There it is.
We're live. I think we're live. Hello. Hello,
I have,
everyone.
I have to learn how to do that. But I don't know if you can do the countdown from your phone or if I have to only do it from my computer.
Yeah. I only know because Trisha showed me that one time how to do it. And I've never done StreamYard on my phone. I've only done these on my laptop. So I would be so lost if I had to then switch to my phone now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, you can't see anything
on your phone.
No, I can't see a chat. I can't see anything.
Oh, so you have two going right now?
Yeah, because I have my tablet set up right below to look at the chat.
Okay.
Because the phone has such a better camera for up close, like to bring things up and focus. It's so much better.
Maybe I should try it sometime just to know I could do it if needed. Hi, Paula. Look who's here. It's Becky.
Hi, Miss Paula.
Hey, Sharon.
Look, we'll just be in tandem.
Hi, Jen. You go next. It's Geneva.
Hi, Geneva. I get to come visit her when we go up this summer to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
I see Margaret. I'm like, I feel like she's in the Wizard of Oz. Like, hello, my pretties.
Yep.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. Mallory's here. Mallory, thank you so much. Bluebird of happiness. I love it. She sent me a nice little gift. You remember when Releve had their little glass sale? I just saw something that I thought Mallory would like, and now she's sending me something, and I'm like, I didn't do it for a return, but thank you.
Did you get a box from me yet?
I didn't know.
Well, it's a little box in a bag, so you probably will figure it out when it gets there.
No, I don't think so.
Should be on its way.
Yay. Crafty Kitty's in the house.
Hey, Lene.
Hello.
Not Lene, Leanne. Good grief, that was backwards. Sorry. Hi, Leanne.
Jody and I were thinking, I don't know if we've invited you on to After Dinnerman's, but we're going to get in touch with you. We'd love to have you. Welcome, Jeff. Wonder who that guy is.
I don't know. Some guy lives in my basement.
Some random guy.
Yeah.
Katie Sunshine, hello, welcome.
Hello.
And D Rose. Hello. Tanya. I'm looking forward to listening to Becky. I know.
That's funny. And you know what's funny? You telling me that I put you to sleep. I have a friend of mine too. You might have seen her in the chats, Kathleen. She says I put her to sleep too. I'm like, that's not the kind of quality in my voice I want to have on YouTube.
It's calming. It's soothing. It's strength. I guess it's strength. Like your knowledge brings strength, and I don't know. I feel like you're a warm.
At least I'm not irritating. That's good. It's better than hearing that I can't stand to listen to you more than 10 minutes, or something.
No, it's definitely not because of that. It's just some sort of like, you're my little blankie.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. And I can listen to Jody for quite some time, but then eventually she does put me to sleep. Hi, Sharon.
Yeah. Usually somewhere along the line, something gets really high and loud and it wakes me back up again.
I was saying like Trisha needs an air horn. Then halfway through the sale, But last night we were singing Happy Birthday.
Yes, I caught that. Yeah.
And then
the other one.
Yeah, and I had one of those birthday horn blowers or sound makers. And what was this? All my exes have said, I find your presence calming. Probably that's why they're my exes. And I guess the horn woke up my dogs. Rob was saying our dogs woke up, and I think I woke up a few people on the chat too. So it was funny.
Well, we were trying to that one night with Patsy that I was on with Trisha. We're like, Patsy, are you there? Apparently she got blocked somehow, she said, in another chat. And I don't know. I haven't asked Trisha if there's a way to double check that, but I was like, oh no.
Oh,
So.
I don't know that. I know that happened once, but that's the thing with phones. And I guess, like, if you touch it too many times, all of a sudden
Mallory knows.
Hi, Gabby.
My hands are here. I'm not in control, Mallory. It's not me. It's Kristina.
Hi, Lam. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, I guess you can block someone very easily, and I don't know how that.
Yeah, and there was some weird thing I could see about like showing if things were blocked, but I don't know. I don't know how to fix it enough yet. So I'm gonna have to have some lessons or something.
Yeah, I think on my phone, if you hit the 3 little dots and go down to settings, it'll say blocked.
Oh,
and I think is in there.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to go deep. You know how you have to log into your advanced settings? I think sometimes you have to go even further to find other people that have been blocked.
Oh, no.
Don't put me in the timeout again, please, Mom.
Nope. I don't have those controls tonight, so we're all good. But I am prepared and ready.
You have a tambourine
and it lights up and everything. We'll give somebody a seizure. It'll be wonderful.
That's hilarious. That's awesome. Are you doing mystery bags? I probably can do some if you guys want. What I did was, when Peterson was here, I had all this stuff that I don't want to say I hoard it, but you know, littles when you're thrifting and you're like, oh, that's cute. So
we save it and we treasure it.
I saved it. I filled up a whole queen size bed and a whole like floor full of littles, and I just let her go to town. And instead of doing them, I did some in like, I bought some antique cans, like at our antique tins when we were out antiquing. I found some antique, just cheapy tins at the thrift store. And then we did a bunch in just Ziploc bags so I could add them into the box. Yeah. And she wrapped everything. So, I mean, at this point, they're a mystery to me. But I did shop. I did find everything. And so it's sort of my style. But then she kind of grouped them into little mystery bags. So I can do some if you guys are interested. Absolutely.
I saw some tins today that had those country geese on them. I thought that'd probably be about the only thing those are good for anymore, is holding a collection.
Country geese. Shut it, Peters. She said she might hoard it a little. Yeah.
Peters isn't allowed to come to my house.
Well, you know, when you see littles that you're interested in, or that are cute, I mean, you can't just sell one little thing. So
no. Yeah, and I have
Genevieve, it's been a while since I made it to a Monday night sale. Welcome. Nice to see your name up there. How are you doing? I was gonna say it looks like a tambourine, might glow. Yep.
It is. It's a half a tambourine. I had to turn it off. My eyes were like going all crazy with the lights. There's like 12 settings. That's right. Jody needs to step up her game. Just saying.
Becky brought it.
All right. I have my wings over there too if you need me to,
Yeah, we're supposed to get a nasty storm. You're right.
That doesn't sound good.
The worst blizzard in decades. Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh.
We got married in October, long weekend. We had the storm of like a century, and we were stuck in our house without power, trying to make it just an hour to Winnipeg, and the highways were closed. And she went into the city and was at the hotel for days. But then, like, I don't know, about 50 guests couldn't make it, and we blew the barricade and just drove in anyways. Because I wasn't going to miss that, and she wasn't, we weren't going to reschedule. But can you imagine? It was Thanksgiving weekend, and we had snow, like a massive amount of snow.
Well, I wonder if it'll be coming our way if it comes south then. So I don't watch the news, and I don't generally watch the weather forecast. I usually open my door in the morning and go, oh,
like,
okay, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, Erin.
Hey, Erin.
Hey. Yeah, so apparently this Colorado low that we're going to have is going to be, oh, that's great, Suze. I'm so happy. It's supposed to dump like like a ruler. We say centimeters. So what is that, 15 inches? We're supposed to get that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it's supposed
I've never heard of a Colorado low.
Yeah, and you're from Colorado.
Mm-hmm. We usually get the Canadian stuff down here.
What
They're
are
like the Canadian whatever
Manitoba
pressure.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get a Manitoba high coming your way.
That's right.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's all my fault. Weather's I have nothing to. I don't control the weather. She is fickle around here in Colorado, let alone any control over her at all.
Oh yeah, Mallory and Angela are like literally like a couple of blocks away from each other, so they're having their coffee date.
Oh wow,
that's amazing.
That's cool. Yeah,
I'm so happy you guys are going to have a good friendship that's close, that you guys can go hang out. That's awesome.
Yeah, when I get to in July, when I get to West Virginia, I'll get to meet up with them too, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That'll be nice. And if you're coming close to the border, I can drive down and meet you. And
yeah, I'm still debating on. I really, really, really want to go to Who's Fest, but it's gonna take me like 2 carloads to get up there for the show. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're still working at all the details. So
I'm still thinking of coming to your birthday party, but it already happened.
Well, you know, us January girls can have birthdays any time of the year, any day.
So it's Becky's fault. It's Becky's fault that we're getting that. Yep. Mm-hmm. See, Kristina, we aren't the only ones that haven't heard of Colorado lows. Yeah, so I should have looked up why they call it that. I just figured the low pressure,
That's
how
strange.
I don't know.
There's a lot of states between us and you, so I don't know why they're calling it Colorado.
Guess they wanted us to reunite. This is our first live together.
I'll blow you a kiss and it'll just come right up there.
For Manitoba High.
Right?
Yeah. Send anything you want.
There we go.
I will look into the terminology of a Colorado low, unless someone wants to Google it.
Paul is just going to blame me. See, we're just shifting from Jody to Becky now.
So we'll just call it a Becky low. We're having a Becky low coming up to Canada.
Well, we have like Chinooks because of the mountains, but I didn't know if that was something that because of the Rockies go all the way up through Canada, right?
Calgary gets a lot of Chinook weather.
Okay.
So, from the mountains. Yeah.
But we're like right snug up against the Rockies, and then we have a little range just north of us. So we live in a bowl, like right below, just south of a range, and then right up next to the Rockies. Mm-hmm. So we get different weather down here. That it's Monument Hill, and then people just on the other side, they get totally different weather.
Yeah.
My friend Barb in Denver, she'll say, "Oh, it's snowing up here." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. It's not down here. Sorry."
Keep it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll get it eventually, but not yet.
Okay, here we go.
That's bad enough.
Angela Googled it. A Colorado low pressure area that forms in southern Colorado or northeastern New Mexico, typically in the winter.
After spring,
the system moves across the Great Plains.
Well, there you go.
Southeastern Colorado.
Well, we're pretty much in the southeastern quadrant. If you divide the state in fourths, we're in that southeastern quadrant.
So it's a Becky storm coming this way.
I didn't do
it. What is a Chinook?
Oh. The Chinook are those warm winds that come off the mountains.
It's like well, we'll get Angela to Google that one for us.
Yeah, Google it. See what she thinks.
Yeah, it's
really great for for us for like melting off the last of the snow, because they're so warm during the day that it comes right across the ground, and
It's like all of a sudden, like you get this warm blast of warm air. It's just such a nice treat. It's a treat. It's like definitely a treat.
Yeah, it's nice to have the air moving. Yeah.
And sometimes we'll get it all the way to Manitoba from the mountains. Like it'll like come all this way over. It's a nice treat. It's like you'll see everyone out in their flip-flops and shorts and there'll still be snow on the ground kind of thing.
Bet you they didn't know they were tuning into the Weather Channel tonight, huh?
Today.
Right? Today. There's no green screen, and we were like, today.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. How do you say mountain?
Mountain.
So in Colorado, we say mountain. We don't say the T. We just say mountain. Why? I don't know. That's why people accuse us of having a Colorado accent.
Oh, mountain. Mountains. Why use many word when few word do trick?
Yeah. So that's why sometimes for me, Fenton comes out Fenton. Because the T gets cut off. So
hey.
We have somebody who really irritates in our group of friends. So every time we're around her, we're like, oh, you got any of that Fenton? Just to watch her roll her eyes. So it's really fun.
Hi, Margot. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Colorado winds are simply Chinooks, are two types of prevailing warm, generally westerly winds in western North America, coastal Chinooks and interior Chinooks. Awesome.
We used to have a bookstore called the Chinook Bookstore.
Oh.
Probably just because it rhymed, but you know.
Chinook book? Oh, yeah.
Yep. You say bluffs?
Bluff?
Oh, well, yeah, you don't have any of them mountains in up there in Wisconsin, eh?
Wisconsin.
No.
Hey, Steph. How's it going, babe? That's another sale. Yeah, I try to make it to, but it's late.
I know. I fall asleep to stuff a lot. I'm like, okay, I'm still watching. I can't guarantee, but I'm still watching.
Oh, my goodness. I say mountain and Fenton like you, Becky. Mountain.
Mountain.
Fenton.
Silly things.
Yep. Fennin is what we say when we fennin to cook something or going to the store.
Oh, well, fixin'?
Fixin'? Olivia just checked. Do we say mountains with no T or back? Okay, back to cooking. So they say it like you. Mountain. I'm packing and watching.
Well, the thing is, when other states say mountains, they really mean hills, though, generally, since we're used to a 14,000 peak mountain right next to us. So
yeah,
Annie Christie's has had some time in Colorado. So, and then as soon as I get towards the Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, any of that, I pick the Midwest accent right up. So it just comes out all funny since I'm around a lot of Norwegians at the lodge.
How do you say kitten?
Kitten.
Kitten.
Kitten. You know. My nieces make fun of me for saying pillow. They're like, it's a pillow. I'm like, no, it's a pillow.
A pillow? Oh.
Yeah. Pillow. I'm like, no, it's a pillow.
I
don't know. It's just, how it comes out and you're used to saying it. And then they stop me and I'm like, well, it doesn't sound weird to me because I've been saying that all the while. So
I think Americans usually, like if you're on vacation, they'll say roof. I'm like, roof. You say rough, right? Or
roof?
Like on your house?
That's a roof.
Roof? Yeah.
Not roof. Roof.
Roof. ROOF?
There's going to be dogs barking soon.
Ruff.
Roof.
Yeah, all of a sudden all these dogs are going to show up at our front door. Come on.
Yeah.
Kitta. What's that? Kitty?
Oh, there's no.
Kitta. Kitty.
That one, I don't know. I don't leave the end off the words. I love listening to Paula.
Oh, I love listening to Paula.
Yeah, and after we spent the day shopping, I'm like, I need to incorporate that phrase as often as possible now. I'm like, isn't that something?
I feel like Paula should add the guitar last night, not Jody. I feel like Paula could have rocked some 9 to 5 or something.
She can. She has so many things that sound like Dolly. It's the craziest thing. Say interesting.
Interesting.
I don't say interesting. Well, maybe I do. I probably, if I say it fast, I say interesting, and that first T is left out.
Yeah, Paula, definitely. If we do karaoke with Paula, we are doing 9 to 5. I'll be a backup person, no problem.
Yeah. See, and we don't, what do we say? Do you want any pop? Usually pop. We don't say soda. But that's because there's so much Midwest people in Colorado. That's like one of those things too.
And I think we always just say, like, do you want a Coke? Do you want a 7-Up?
See, in Texas, they just say Coke for everything.
Even if it's like, because if we go to
all carbonated beverages is a Coke.
Okay. Yeah, like for us, it's Coca-Cola, Coke. But not Pepsi. Pepsi would be Pepsi.
In Texas, everything's a Coke.
That's weird.
Because
then if you say yes, then what do they say?
Yeah. What kind? Well, that, or I just would, with like Paula, I just say I prefer it not in my lap, and we're all good.
What kind of soda do you drink, Becky?
I usually drink Coke Zero.
I heard I don't drink a lot of pop. When I do, I just go straight for the hard stuff. So tonight I'm having, and if I can't have a Coke, then I like a good old 7-Up.
Oh,
and that's weird because
that's bubbly.
I like 7-Up over Sprite, and I like Coke over Pepsi. But in the summer, I like Pepsi. Is that weird?
Well, see, and I like Coke, but Jeff's mom and dad both work for Pepsi here locally. So there was a long time all they had was Pepsi, because they get like the reduced stuff that was, a can exploded in the carton or whatever, all that kind of stuff they got to take home. But
what do you call a water fountain or bubbler? Oh,
a water fountain?
A soda stream?
So like a water fountain, like next to a bathroom in a store or something?
Yeah, just a water, like a fountain. Yeah.
A fountain.
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 Yeah.
Not a fountain. A fountain.
Yeah. A fountain.
Fountain.
So I say it the Becky way. I don't know why, but I feel like Pepsi is a lighter tasting pop in the summer than Coke. I feel like Coke's a little bit heavy. I don't know. It's weird. It's just, it's just
a taste. It's a taste thing.
It's my brain.
I try and only drink one good big one, and then everything else is water. So we have good water here, though. So
yeah.
Pattern.
A drinking fountain.
Pattern.
Where do you see pattern?
This has become a whole test now. Everybody's trying to think of words with T's in them to see how we say them.
Hi, Booty. Bootylicious is in the house. Talk about a bubbly. Squirt is awful. Yeah. I don't like Fresca either, but
or those ones that are like flavored carbonated water. But they like spray everywhere if you don't open them super slow. They're awful.
I'm drinking that Michael Bublé stuff, that bubbly or whatever. The Michael
Bublé.
Yeah. Do you see those commercials down there? Because he's Canadian. I was wondering maybe.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, they're pretty clever.
Yeah. So she's into drinking those. Ugh.
Right?
Yeah.
Angel Crayon. We call them usually, for my aunt, it's you got to get out the Crayolas. There's no crayons. They're only Crayolas.
Bubbly is icky. Flavored carbonate. Yeah.
Well, I like this. What are they called? What are they called? The ice ones. That's what brand it is that has like different flavored ones. I don't like the seltzer ones at all.
I can drink those things in like like an alcoholic drink, like throwing those in for a little bit of flavor or something. Yeah, but
I don't drink, so
no. I know I'm not a huge drinker, but if I do, I like it to be fruity kind of thing. Most of the time. Yeah.
Everybody usually is like, here, try this. And I have like one sip and I'm like, oh, okay, no, another one I don't want. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take a Coke and I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm. It almost sounds like crown here. Oh, crayon? Crayon.
Oh, yeah, some people do say it where it almost sounds like crown. Because it's a crown.
Clearly
Becky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The ginger ale?
Clearly Canadian. Oh, yeah, clearly Canadians. We used to have those all growing up. All through high school, we go down to the 7-Eleven and get a clearly Canadian and a snack after school every day.
Have a good, thanks for dropping in, Erin. I appreciate it. Again, like, there's certain ginger ales that I like over other ones too. You're right.
Yeah, I don't like LaCroix either. No. Boy, this has turned into a yes and no.
Let's get ready to rumble. Do you want to go first, Becky?
It's up to you.
Okay, I think we have like 12 items or ish around there. We'll do what, one back and forth, one each back and forth.
Sure.
Okay.
However you want to do it. I think it goes pretty fast when you go one back and forth. Like Trisha said, counting is hard and it's just easier to flip back and forth after one.
If I have to get up and move stuff, or then it's easy to get up and move stuff. And so we just in cases, but Becky and I were talking and we would like to do the if we'll say the price, and if more than one person more than one person puts in the price of the item, it'll turn into an offer up. Otherwise, it'll just be a straight claim of that price, whoever puts in the price. So we'll do it Becky's way. I like that. I think that's kind of great. And
I find it less work. I don't know why, because then I don't have to write up any cards.
Yeah, and you don't have to. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. So I'll follow Becky's lead there. I think that's a good idea. And yes, thank you, Paula. I think I only need 15 subs to make 400. That'll be great. And
nice.
Do a little bit of a party.
I'm slowly working my way up to 800. I've just been slowly creeping up. It's kind of weird.
I'm so happy. I'm like, should I contact all my family members? And I'm thinking, no, I don't want that kind of subs. I want like
Avon. One night she's like, I have now subbed to you with all my channels. I'm like, nice. Thank you.
I'm like, you know how you can pay for subscribers? I'm like, no, I think I won't do that either. You can do that.
It's not worth it.
I'll wait it out.
Yeah, I mean, I know we get the community tab. It's really hard to remember to use it, in my opinion. But
yeah, but I feel like I'd be halfway to the 1,000, which would be good. Good start.
It's a great milestone.
Yeah, so we'll do a party at 500, and Becky can bring her.
Great. I'm ready.
She'll turn it on and everything. So we'll go back and forth, and what else was I going to say? I'm shipping from Manitoba, Canada. I'll invoice towards the end of the month with everyone else's purchases that are set aside from other sales. Becky's shipping from Colorado.
As we've established, from the Colorado Low coming your way.
Becky's shipping from Colorado.
Yeah.
What else is neat? What else do we talk about?
I usually invoice within 48 hours, but I have a live on my channel tomorrow night. It's my normal Tuesday night sale. So I'm guessing I'm going to just combine tonight and tomorrow night, and then it'll help with shipping costs as well.
Okay. And there was something else. Oh, I've pinned Becky's and my emails into the information on the screen. So if you need them, let us know. Otherwise, they're just down underneath us.
Right here.
And we will please give us a thumbs up. That would be great. And we will let Becky go first.
Yeah.
And thank you, Becky, for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I'm ending up with 5 lives this week.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's okay, though. If you're
not my plan, but I was like, oh, it all fell in the same week. Isn't that fun? We'll manage, but at least it's in more than enough time to get out to my everything shipped before our show, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
So my first item is a Vintage Bear. He's a little mini cub. It's about this big. So the bigger ones are normally about 5-ish, 6 inches tall. This guy is just about 2.5 inches tall, and he's cobalt in color. I'm going to start him at 20 because he has two little, like he right there and right there, like he bounced off something. It's not like a huge crack or a huge chip. It's just a little bit of a crunch in the glass. So I would have priced him at $45 at a show if he didn't have that. We call these scratch and dent lots when we do ours, but I know everybody loves being able to, he displays beautifully. So it's a great way to get a piece at a lot lower price if you're interested in having, you know, a cobalt mini bear.
That's adorable.
So here's his little tramp stamp right there. Well, that's where they put him, is right on his booty.
That's awesome.
It's a
concussion bear.
It does. I mean, it's real. He does not glow. Oh, hey, but look. Okay, I have to. But look, my tambourine glows.
Oh, that's
under black light. Wow, we can take it to the roller rink and everything. So he is 2.5 inches tall and just about 1.5 inches across all directions. So, and he has all the same features as like the regular birthday bears that they have, but just in a little, they call him a mini bear. Mm-hmm. And they also made a third size, which is just about this big, like a little cub.
He's adorable.
So I love this size. I think they're really cute. And he's that really nice, he's showing up a little bit lighter because you're seeing some light behind him and through him. But he's that nice dark cobalt color. So
Midge is at 22.
Awesome.
So it's turned into an offer up.
What did Steph say that was funny? Oh, tramp stamp.
Yeah. Tramp stamp.
That's what everybody, it's funny because there's certain slang everybody knows in the Fenton world. The tramp stamp on the bear is one of them, unfortunately. Poor little guy. But yeah, he's just tiny.
It's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Cindy's at 24.
All right.
For how much would you have listed it if it wasn't dinged?
45 would have been a starting price on it because of the size and the color.
Yeah.
If it had been clear, it probably would have around 25 to 30. But the cobalt's a harder color to find.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because so many people collect. It's a kind of that cross collectible because people collect the blue things and then people collect bears and people collect glass. So it crosses a lot of collection lines that way. So see midget 25.
I can't remember whose Instagram just posted like Viking making little animals too. I can't remember whose Instagram page that was. And I'm like, wow, Viking has little animals.
Viking made, yeah, they're more, lots of theirs look more like hand done ones though, like kind of like the birds of happiness.
Oh, okay.
They're not, some of them are poured into molds, but they're more like a solid like brick is what they call it, or like an iceberg. So they don't have like detail all the way around them. They just have detail on the one side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but yeah.
Vintage and Vino are here. Welcome. And you're going
Hello.
to Misty. Congratulations.
Thank you, Steph.
Hope to be there to see you guys.
Okay, MJ, I see at 29, and I saw Midge was out.
Yeah, I think Midge is out.
Yeah. Mallory Mosser does some cute stuff, and I'm hoping to, the only thing I have left in Mosser right now is pumpkins. But I'm hoping to pick up some more of that this summer too. So Cindy's out. So we have MJ at 29. So I'm assuming we can say going once. He's so dark. See, without the light behind him, you can't see his details.
And there you can, right there. Yeah.
Going twice. And oh yeah.
Nice.
And Yes, Mallory, I have pumpkins.
Steph, she
And
packed
we
my
can be sold.
like it was an expensive piece of fenton.
What?
Steph, yes, she does. Jennifer Miller saying someone packed her mug like it was
I think Steph was saying that I pack good. So then Jennifer's telling Steph that I pack, the $7. Well, yeah, I don't want anything to break.
Yeah. And please let us know if anything ever comes damaged. Don't feel like you're going to hurt our feelings. For my item that I shipped to you guys, it includes tracking. So it already has $100 insurance on it. I don't know if you get the full $100 or just the amount that's claimed for it. So sometimes if you see my customs forms, I'll sometimes beef up the price on the most expensive items in your box, just so that if they come damaged, I'm able to submit a claim. And I think all you have to do is send me some pictures. If that ever happens, please don't feel bad. Please contact us if anything ever comes damaged. I can't guarantee the chips, Auntie Christy. If the trash pandas get them, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But knowing
unless they've been hired on by the USPS, that's the only way you can blame it on them.
Those trash pandas, I don't know. Look who's here.
Thank you, everyone. Hi, Car. How are you doing?
Aw, hi, Kari. Nice to see you. Fancy meeting you here at one of your mamas.
Oh, well, if everybody really wants to see pumpkins, I can pull them down because that's not a problem. I thought everybody was kind of over fall, but how about I do Easter and then I'll pull pumpkins?
Okay, sounds good. Hi, Debbie. I hope you're doing okay with your foot injury. And I know I haven't seen you much, so I'm glad to see you out. I'm glad to see you in the chat, and so happy to see your face. Look at you. Mwah, I love you.
Thank you, Steph.
We're gonna FaceTime tomorrow because she's a little bit, you know, not down in the dumps, but you know, like when you're sitting trying to recover from an injury, gets pretty.
What did she do to her foot?
She fell and broke it.
A lady in our lodge did that a couple of weeks ago. She fractured 2 bones in her foot, and they can't do anything for her but put her in a boot and let it heal.
Yeah, and because I mean that's your feet, you need them, and you need them to be strong, so you better rest. Sure that they're going to heal.
Yes, Margaret, definitely stir crazy. I understand that.
Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. So I said, let's FaceTime tomorrow. So we're going to chat a little bit. I brought my packages to the post office, and they literally threw the packages. Oh, Helen.
Oh yeah, Helen. The not even the post office. The mailman did it one day. I handed it to him, and he threw them in the truck. He said, they're going to drop way further than that once they start going through the system.
That's nasty, though. Like, does it start out that way? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, everything has to have extra all around it, and some things you cross your fingers on, other things you're like, that's the best I can do.
Yeah.
So, what you got, Miss Kristina?
I found a pair of Cape Cod candlesticks. I love the color. It's that deep, deep red. Not sure what year they did the Cape Cod. Do you know, Becky?
It was a span. I think it's one of their most popular things they've done. They ran it for quite a few years.
They're beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful red, deep, deep color.
Yeah, maybe our local Googler can tell us the range.
I don't have any fantastic lucite candles to put into them for you, but these would look good with any type of candles in them. If you collect red, they're just also a beautiful piece to add some color to yourself.
Did you have a start on those?
I was going to ask $15 Canadian, which is $12 American for the pair. I know, I love Avon Cape Cod too. I think they're gorgeous.
Angela just looked this up today.
Did you? Awesome. I wonder what years they did the Cape Cod.
1975 to 1993.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you, Angela.
Very
that
nice.
stuff is all over here. We have a lot of Cape Cod.
This is the first time at my thrift store that I was able to find these. I have found one tiny little goblet before That's it. That's all I found.
Yeah.
I remember watching David and his wife. What channel is that? And they were on vacation somewhere, and it was full of Cape Cod. It was so gorgeous.
Toledo?
Yes, Toledo Antiques. That's it.
So Peterson says, my birth to graduated college.
So if there's no interest in the offer up, we can give it a letter, and we can give it a letter of C for Cape Cod.
That's a good question, Mallory. She wants to know why they called it Cape Cod.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hi, Sabrina.
Paula for 12. So Paula, if you're still interested, if you want to stick the letter C in, they're yours, baby. Thank you very much.
Man, that chat popped weird because all I saw was the question and I didn't see Paula's 12 until after you said it.
Thank you.
Range StreamYard.
Maybe because my ex-mother-in-law sold Avon, I just don't like Avon. Hi, Dilbert.
Well,
hi.
And my mom did depression glass, so Avon was so, common and new. Depression glass was the old stuff. So.
Yeah. Nice.
She's like, well, it's good glass. I'm like, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So I want to do a choice. And so I have 3 choices in this group. And we can start it at $5. So I know it's a little bit late, but we're gonna treat yourself to a little Easter decor if you're interested. This is a little mug with a 3D kind of bunny face on it. It needs a little bit of
wash.
Yeah, I think somebody put pens in it, so it looks like ink. But there is no mark on the bottom. But I have seen these in other animals before. But I have no idea who made it or where it came from. This is the second choice, is a little bunny figurine. And look, she's like making that little face. And she's got glitter all over her for texture. And her little shiny pink ears. I'm assuming this one is Japan, but it doesn't have a sticker or a mark. But that's very much the period that those look like from to me. And then the third choice is a set of 4 ceramic hobby piece decorated eggs. So one has stripes this way. This one has 4 different patterns that way. This one has, I don't know what this design is. And then this one is the same all the way around in the blue with white polka dots.
Welcome, Chris. Hi.
So that is my choice. Hi, Miss Chris. Kari must have found, I saw she said, you both put it up there, she found some sort of a Cape Cod platter.
Yeah, I don't see it a lot, so that's kind of neat how certain things are in certain areas of the world.
So there's the 3 choices. Bunny mug, bunny figure, Easter eggs. They all these kind of go fun together.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
They're great. Oh, I see midget 7. Oh, Peterson is highlighting. There must have been something. Oops. Okay. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
I'm going back up to look for Midge. Oh, right there. It's because, yeah, got it. Thank you.
Way up. Whole bunch more hellos came in.
Yes. And then the chat went flying.
Okay.
Way up.
So was there somebody else before her? Or did she just jump it to 7?
She jumped it, I think.
Okay. All right. That's perfectly fine. So if there's no other interest, I think we can just do a quick going once, going twice, and hopefully Becky won't drop anything, and we can consider it sold. And Midge can tell me what her choice is. Mug, bunny, or eggs. Any combination of all works also. Ooh, that bunny just jumped right off. Look at her. She's just mischievous.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cute. And with the sugaring.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's Easter either this weekend.
I know, it came up so fast.
Yeah. I'm like, Mom, do you want to have a turkey? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, what do you want? She's like, a cheeseburger picnic. Like, I don't want.
In the blizzard?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Frozen.
Thank you, Midge. I think I saw her say she wanted the figurine. So I have her down. So if anybody else is interested in a claim for $5, you can just put mug or eggs in and I'll watch for it in the chat.
Sounds great.
My mom doesn't want to make anything, so I think we're just going out to eat this time around, which is totally fine.
Yeah, sometimes we do like a chicken place, like Chicken Chef or something, and just get a big bucket of chicken and stuff. But
usually they do ham around here for Easter.
So I'll do a clear. So this is going to be a brooch starting at $14. And it is like a leopard or a jaguar.
Yep.
Spots. It is enamel with gold crystals. And I think the eyes are red. It is marked on the back, Park Lane.
It's funny because I thought it looked purple at first, but I bet you it's because it's reflecting the blue off the monitor.
Yeah. And the eyes are red. Yeah. And you can wear it as a necklace if you like. There's the hole.
Nice.
And the Park Lane is marked just underneath where you would loop the chain through. It says Park Lane.
Now there's another debate when you get done describing. Is it deviled eggs or stuffed eggs?
Ooh, we call them deviled. My family does ham and deviled eggs. I'm making Grandma Swiss steak. That sounds good. You know what? I wouldn't even care if we had omelets. Like, I just don't want turkey.
Yeah, that's what Kari says. We do ham loaf. That's one of the things that came out of Jeff's side of the family. Like meatloaf, but with ham.
Okay. Have you ever had the meatloaf where you put the stovetop stuffing in it? That tastes so good. If you like stovetop, I love stovetop stuffing.
And I don't eat barely any of that stuff anymore. So.
No.
Yeah, when we were in Alabama for the table setting show at the beginning of March, they call them stuffed eggs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And is it just like the yolk, like whipped up with mayo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like deviled eggs, they just call them stuffed eggs. I don't know if Miss Paula can confirm if that's an Alabama thing or just a Southern thing. I don't know.
Okay. If there's no interest in the cheetah or the jaguar, we will just give it a letter. We'll call it P for Park Lane, and it's $14 Canadian, and that's $11 American. If anyone's interested, just put in the letter P for Park Lane, and you can claim that item. And
Paula says it's definitely Alabama thing. Polish sausage, potato pancakes. Wow, Chris, you got a whole buffet going there.
That sounds good. I feel like I'm going to Chris's house now. Sorry, Mom.
Right, Leanne, ham loaf was new to me too because that was something I married into. It was from my husband's family on their Missouri folks. That's where that came from. So I have a lime swirl, which is a kind of slag, in the daisy and button pattern, glass shoe, has a bow. I need to start this at $15. It is made by Boyd. Has the diamond with the B in the middle there. Probably upside down. It's almost the same both directions. But this one blows like crazy. Let me see if I can get it so it doesn't blow it out. There it goes. How about that?
Wonderful.
I need to figure out how to do like Paula, but I can't share it if it's not my channel. So
what were these shoes used for? Like, what were they? what made them
decoration, I think, just originally. So I mean, Angela said today, just earlier, she was on a live with Jen, and she said, what did she say? That it was in a magazine or a cookbook of some sort where they put, what did they put in it, Angela? Like dips or something in the shoes on the table?
mayo if you're Jody.
Which
Like
I've
cranberry?
never seen before, but it's got really great coloring to it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. You know, we could go down rabbit holes like all day long for everything. Why did they make these?
Yeah.
What were they originally for? I mean, you would think that it just came out of some of the collector stuff where, like in the 70s.
Oh my God. Why did my mind go terrible there? I'm sorry, Randy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just picture like, should it hold a bottle of wine or something, you know?
I don't know because there's so many of them. But, you know, like in the 70s, in the 60s, where they're making all the collectibles. And they just made all the collectibles in all the colors so that everybody would just keep buying them to have every single color.
Hmm.
So I don't know if there was an original use for them or not. So, but I mean, definitely you could do all sorts of things with it. It's got a big enough spot for something. You could, it'd be kind of fun with this color, like for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of Wizard of Oz with that too. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not ruby slippers, but you know, emerald slippers.
mm-hmm.
So,
Um,
all right, glow it again. All right, let's see if I can get it to not blow out.
He's having too many margaritas on Taco Monday. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday.
No, it's Monday. Been Monday all day. Like this is one of those colors I can hold the light for me about 12 inches away and you can still see it lighting up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to blind myself.
Chris says she collects them in all different colors. That's interesting. I think that the only time I've ever seen one to purchase.
Oh, it's already Tuesday in New Zealand.
Was a milk glass one. I've only seen a milk glass one to purchase for myself. I didn't buy it. I don't know why not. But.
Yeah, my mom had a collection of shoes. She had a Victorian, she liked all the Victorian shoes and stuff. And then they started coming out with the glass ones. So no worries. Is it Delbert?
Yeah.
Proud American?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see going once, going twice.
Sounds good.
And Chris is at 18.
All right. All right, Angela. I told you I was bringing a lime one. Mm-hmm. Here it is. I tried to do it early on so you wouldn't fall asleep.
Last call, y'all. Sold, sold, sold.
This one even has the tread on the bottom. Okie dokie. Thank you.
There it is. Chris always wants to get them when I try getting the milk glass ones for my sister. Well, she needs one of every color, so you should be good now, Geneva. Okay, so my next item is going to be, I might need some help with this one. I was trying to, it's going to start at $16 Canadian. And first off, I'll show you the back. It's the
loud one.
It's a tin. There's the little key inside.
Oh.
Okay, try and get this so it's not. It says the World Thorns Premier Toffee.
Mm-hmm.
It is from Leeds, England. There is the key inside, which is making all the noise. So it comes with a key. I didn't know.
That'd be fun for it to make it like a treasure box for a kid.
Yeah, I didn't know toffees would come with a key. That seems weird. I don't know if it works, but I don't know if it works, but look at the picture. I don't know if that's like Captain Jack Sparrow or if it's something from the Louvre or if it's Captain Jacques Cousteau. I don't know. I don't know who this is. But
very piratey.
It's very Captain Jack. Yeah. So it's a tin from England. If you're a collector of that sort of thing, I don't know. They've discovered treasure, or they're at Oak Island offloading to the secret tunnels. I have no idea.
X marks the spot.
But it's a nice tin, and it does have this key. I don't know.
Right. You hide the booty in there.
You can hide your treasure in there.
You can just bury it in the backyard.
It's being finicky, but it does have a lock in there, but it doesn't seem to want the key to go in there. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it, so I'll just put the key inside. Do Canadians have private? Be
your own judge.
Others are listed from the 1950s. Thank you. Yeah, I think I Googled it. It said something like 1960 Leeds, England, world premiere toffee thorns. So it's this little tin. If you're interested, it is 8 inches across and 5 wide. It's delicious popcorn here in the USA.
Oh.
Do we have private? So that is my item. If you're interested, we can just give it a letter, and the letter will be T for thorns, and it will be $16 Canadian, which is $12.50 American, and it will be yours if you're interested.
Somebody asked if you have pirate booty up in Canada. You don't know? It's like a puffed popcorn or a puffed corn.
Oh, so there is a thing?
Snack, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's called pirate booty.
We have like a popcorn called Monkey Business, I think, and another one called Imperial Popcorn out of Montreal. But we don't have pirate booty. I thought he was joking with me.
No. But unfortunately, no.
I have no idea what the scene is or what they're hiding or what treasure they found, but I'm going to say...
It's a nice graphic.
Yeah. It's old, though, so it's kind of neat. So I'll just turn this into like a mystery tin now.
There you go.
Interested.
That could be a fun mystery tin.
So guess what? Someone's going to get this, whether you like it or not.
As long as you put ketchup chits in it, they probably don't care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll crush them up and put them in a little block bag.
Yeah. I did a Pirates theme birthday party once for my son. That was really fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
There's Miss Jody.
Hello, Jody.
Oh, wait.
Hello.
Are you awake now, Jody? Just in case you fall asleep again.
Welcome, Jody. Welcome you.
Right? We can just make up songs for everything at this point, it seems like, for you gals. Okay. Well, just since Jody's here now, I'm gonna do it. I sent pictures to Miss Jody that I found. This one. But I also found this one. And this one.
Oh no.
So it can be choice because these two are basically the same design. They look in the same direction and have their hand, everything is in the same pose. But they don't have any, doesn't matter how I'm going to say it, it's just going to come out wrong. They don't have any fur like the other ones I've picked up before. And then this guy is holding his log in this direction. The other ones are down there by their feet. We can start these guys at $5. And you can have choice. And we'll just spread a little love around. So here's the sticker on the bottom of this guy. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's upside down. Of course it is.
Harry Beaver, offer up. They've been landscaped.
Yeah. I knew I was just gonna come into a whole bunch of trouble offering these guys.
They're smooth.
But I knew. I knew they had to come here regardless. So this one has a sticker, but it's a little bit. I'm not even going to look at the chat.
I don't think you should.
And this one is missing its foil. So, all right.
This is the best offer ever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like, have you played that game, Catan, where you're supposed to say lumber, and all the time everybody's like, I need to buy wood, and you're like, no, lumber. So I knew that was coming too. It looks kind of like birch. They've done some fun detailing.
Hi, Pat.
On the lumber.
Welcome,
portion.
Pat.
So,
oh, that's hilarious.
let's see. So who do we have? Angela's out. MJ's in at 9.
Yeah. They're candle holders because they're wax.
I'm going to start blocking people, and I'm going to start with Jeff. Because I'm pretty sure I can still do that part.
Oh, Jeff, you're in for it.
Mm-hmm. I can hear him laughing from up here. Oh, look at their cute little eyes and their teeth. Yeah, they're kind of like, I don't know. They're missing something. That's for sure.
That, the middle one there is like Jody. She's like, did I just fart? It was her.
He did it. No, he did it. It's like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Or is it, what was that other one?
Daryl and Larry or something?
Yeah, Larry and his brother Daryl and other brother Daryl. Yeah. So. All right. So we got midget 10. And I have no clue who else is even in there.
Oh my gosh, my chat just like froze and then just jumped.
It did. It just scrolled all the way up.
These are adorable. They sure are.
That would be funny, Mallory. That would be funny.
Midges at 10.
Their newest thrift store, the manager's name is Daryl. And he's got to be 23 years old. Oh, and I'm like, so where's your other brother, Daryl? He's like, yeah, I've heard that joke my entire life. I'm like, okay, as long as you know what I'm referencing, then we're good. That's right. It's a beaver horde. It's a beaver army.
Proud American said, I'd have to call them chipmunks because no one would believe I have 3 beavers.
Funny thing is, I've found these before, and I don't remember if I sold them or not. So this is 3, 4, and 5 that I've had. So
it's a harem.
That's right. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Can we count them down, please, Miss Paula? And Jody, I missed you, by the way. I'm sorry I missed you guys last night. Yeah. Right, you're crying already.
Well, you made it to the end. I know, it's hilarious.
It is choice. 1, 2, or 3. So there's 2 like things.
Colorado is a hotbed of beavers.
We do. And then the other one is this guy. There's only one of him. And that's what his tail looks like. Usually I find him marked squirrels. And there's in a 12. Do you have those little bitty chipmunks up there?
Yeah.
Like they call them ground squirrels, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, we have chippy. We call them, I don't know why my mom and I call them chippies, the little tiny ones.
Yeah, they're just little. They're really cute.
We don't have black ones that I've seen. Gray ones, brown ones.
Well, these ones have like a pattern on their back, like a stripe, a couple stripes down their back. Not skunks. I know what skunks look like. They're just little itty bitty like ground squirrels. And they're usually like up on the mountain passes a lot. So like the tourists will feed them chips and crackers and stuff. So
they don't need, but yeah. With love.
All right. Yeah, peanuts. Yeah, if you sit still enough, they'll come right up to you and take food. Especially at
they're tame enough, and they know like once they do it once or twice after that fear goes away, they're not scared anymore.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Help, Paula.
See, Midge is at 13.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to try and get a hummingbird to eat out of my hand. Do you know where you put
Ooh.
like half an orange or something in your hand and you just hold it there? But
I got a hummingbird feeder. It's like a basket where you can put flowers in it, and then it's got like 4 feeders all the way around it. I want to put it up this year because you can hear them flying around our yard because we have so many trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Sold. Yay. Miss Paula is just in charge. Okay, so who are we sold to?
So we're at Midge for 13.
Okay, Miss Midge. We have
to see back up. I'll go up.
1, 2, or 3. Which ones would you like to claim?
And then MJ's at 12.
Okay. Yeah, we call them chipmunks. Yep. 1, 2, or 3. We have we live between 2 mesas and have a big waterway, like a drain spillway behind us. So we end up with a lot of animals and critters around here. So Kari could tell you the stories about stepping on a duck nest and stuff like that when I was a kid.
Pick your beaver, Midge.
She says Jody gets to pick and send it to her.
Oh.
That's probably the worst call of the night right there.
Do the I'm farted one. I farted. And then MJ is second at 12.
1, 2, 3. He looks really worried.
That one does. Worried. Which one's the most confident one? Or bossy? That'll be Jody. Let's see.
Come on, Jody.
Well, and there's one that's holding the log and 2 that have it down. Yeah, Jody, pick it.
1, 2. These 2 are the same.
Which bald beaver? Wait, a beaver?
2, 3. They have a little bit different expressions.
I'll take the one Kristina says. That middle one there. Yeah, that's Jody.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Midge.
That's the one. Oops, did I just get off my chair and fart? I think I did. Did anyone hear me? No.
Okay, so who is our backup?
MJ's at 12.
Okay, MJ for 12. Are you interested in?
Hey, Gabby.
1 or 2? It's like going to the optometrist. Is 1 better or 2 better?
And then I better go up and check for the next person.
Oh, and I scrolled the screen, so now I don't see anybody.
Margaret Albert at 11 after.
Oh, she'll take the other 2? She'll take. All right.
Okay.
All right. Both of these 2 are for MJ. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Welcome, Gabby. Anyone else that joined in, thank you. Welcome, and thanks for coming. So my next item is going to be choice, starting at $10 Canadian, which is about almost $8 American. And they are coloring books, unused, from 1967 and 1966. Oh,
those are cute.
So there's the merry-go-round coloring book and coloring book for happy children. And I see Peggy's in it. Hands. Thank you, Peggy.
No unhappy children allowed to color.
No, you have to be happy or you do not color. Okay. And these are made by Low. I don't know that company, but they're made by a company called Low. And oh my goodness, they were 29 cents at the time you could purchase these back in the 50s for 67 and 66. That's pretty good. And I see you, Warren, at 14. Welcome, Warren. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. And if you guys like these, I can go back and see if I can grab some more. They're cute. These are unused.
Those are fun. There was a vendor in Oklahoma that had gotten like an entire store stock. from like the 50s of the oversized coloring books.
Oh, wow.
She was only selling them for like $6 or $8 a piece at the time, and I didn't even think about it then. I just got the one I liked for me, and I'm like, oh, I should have got like a whole bunch of them. They were cool.
Like I've been looking to thrifting, and then I'll see some that have like one page colored, or you know, 2 pages colored. I think, well, there's
can you see right? I don't know. When I'm big again, mine are right up there, and they have little elves on the front of them, little pixies.
You're a gnome girl, hey?
Well, you know.
And
that's what happens.
Yeah, I like gnomes too. I have them all around my yard at the lake. Actually, I have like the Sasquatch with the gnomes on them. I have ones climbing the trees. Like I have them everywhere.
Yeah.
I went crazy on Etsy one year and bought a whole bunch of gnomes. It was kind of weird, but I like.
Kind of weird.
Hi, Shatika.
Hello.
Yeah, Shatika.
I think that's how I've heard her name pronounced.
Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Hi, Nancy. And everyone else joining in. We can say going once. And thank you for your bids.
Those are like our era ones though, when we were kids that you have. Do you remember like the merry-go-round, like the front of that, like out in front of Kmart? You could get on it as a kid and ride it.
Rides like that, like put in an order and go. But yours was probably my mom. Like at that time, I don't know what would they have charged, like a nickel or
probably a nickel or a penny.
Yeah, that's amazing. We'll say going twice. Hi, Judy.
And if only one kid got on it, it would kind of like be wonky around the circle.
I was just thinking the other day, because my mom didn't often take us into McDonald's. We always just went through the drive-thru if we ever got McDonald's. Hi, Kelly. And when we went in, they would have all those play structures inside with like a hamburger that you would spin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good times.
Out of those big giant spring things that you'd sit on and rock back and forth.
Yes. Last call, y'all.
All right. Yeah, the grocery store here, we have King Soopers, but it's a real local Colorado one. They still had the penny horses up until probably right before COVID.
Oh, yeah? Wow. Kari, did you ever imagine your mom would be selling bald beavers on YouTube?
Yeah.
And you would be in the audience making dad jokes?
I'm sure it never crossed my children's mind. None of them.
Oh, is there tornadoes your way? I'm sorry. Be safe.
No.
Be safe. Be safe.
It's from those, I don't know where Sandy is. Maybe she's got the beginning of those Colorado winds coming your way.
No problem. I see sold to Peggy. And Peggy, which one would you like?
I'm sure she is very proud of us.
Yes. She's probably thinking, you know what? Mom's come out of her shell.
Well, I can't very well leave those things at the store when I find them anymore. Now that I know there's a market for them.
Yeah.
To the Canadian and the Mainer.
Absolutely. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Yes.
Dana Grace, I had a birthday party at McDonald's when I was a kid. They took us from the kitchen to the kitchen and showed food. Wow. Wow.
They used to do all kinds of things. I think we did Burger King, through Girl Scouts. Yeah.
So I'm just waiting. Did she say?
Yes, Paula said sold. It was to Peggy for $15. So she gets a choice.
Wants one.
Is Warren lagging?
Let Warren choose first if he wants one, and then I'll take both. Okay.
So, okay.
Warren, if you would like one, let me know. I think they got up to $15. So it's $15. Warren, if you would like one, Peggy's saying you could have your choice. Otherwise, she'll take them both. So just let me know in the chat, okay, Warren? Thank you so much. Now back to Miss Becky.
Okay. Oh, she's in Oklahoma.
Ah.
Some in Arkansas. Oh, man.
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
Oops.
Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. And we had Showbiz Pizza and something Jamboree too back in the 80s. I have a lot of Sesame Street books.
Love
They
it.
can start at $6. It'll be for all of them all together. They do have a little bit of some spine damage on them. This is what I grew up with, Sesame Street. I love Sesame Street.
Me too.
So there's Ernie's Telephone Call, The Invention of Paper, Ernie and the Cave King, and Sherlock Smart Person.
Mm-hmm.
And then How to Be a Grouch with Oscar, which is my grandfather's name, by the way.
Is it?
Yes. And Grover's Own Alphabet.
Because he like, you know, yoga's into all the alphabets and shapes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So this one has a 78 copyright. Yeah, I liked Oscar. I was thinking about it the other day when people were talking about their favorite characters. I'd like Snuffy too. The Snuffleupagus.
I just found a plush Snuffleupagus. I couldn't believe it.
And then obviously Super Grover.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking the other night. People weren't. You remember Ernie had a garden with the Tweedle.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the Tweedlebugs, and then obviously the aliens guys, the yep guys.
Yep.
So and this one is.
Thank you
for
letting me know.
I might need some cheaters to read this one.
F is for flamingo. Flamingo swizzle sticks that Jody never sent to Chris.
76. 1976. All the Oscar. The graphics are so much fun.
I know.
And the invention of paper is this is 75. He's very caveman. I think one of my favorites was that though, the monster at the end of the book.
Yes.
And this is 71, reprinted in 78 for Ernie's Telephone Call. Flying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The gorilla gets a sandwich in the end. Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
They all have original 49-cent stickers on them. But they're that smaller size. They're like the little square.
The little minis with the hardcover and then
yeah. So about 6 1/4 by, if I do it the right way, it'd be easier to, and 5 1/2. So about that big. The golden books are just about this much bigger, about like so. For size reference. So unless I'm missing it.
I don't think I saw any take.
Okay. So if anybody wants to claim this lot of 4 Sesame Street books, we can just put Sesame Street in for $6.
Awesome. Thank you. I have a whole bag full of Sesame Street, and then I added little things to each one. Like I bought little characters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I need to show those too. So I'm going to do something fun too, and I'm going to do a Yogi Bear lot, and it's going to start at 20 Canadian, which is about 16 American. And it's this little figurine from 1990.
Hey, boo-boo.
Want a picnic basket? I don't have Boo Boo. I just have Yogi. He is marked Hanna-Barbera. I think that's what it's called. 1990.
And no, Annie Christie, it's not a banana phone. It's a real phone.
And then I have one of the
oh yeah,
in here, the record and the book.
The record books. Yep.
Yeah, I found this antiquing, so I paid the money for it because I had the little Yogi Bear. So I was excited to find them together. This says Mrs. Weeb on the front, I believe. So 1971. 1971. I'm just going to see if Paula put in the Yogi. I see Cheryl has claimed Sesame Street.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I'm just going to see if Paula's put in Yogi Bear lot. So it's the Yogi Bear record with the book, and it's in very good condition. And believe it or not, this little guy, this little Yogi Bear, is worth some good money.
Was he made for anything like the Happy Meal toys kind of things, or just the figurines from the comic books?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was Happy Meal at all. It doesn't have like McDonald's or Burger King under it at all. Just says Hanna-Barbera. So you would get both of them for $20 Canadian.
I'm missing the chat.
I'm just trying to look for Paula.
Oh, that's funny. Annie Christie says Jody reminds her of Punky Brewster.
Is it an app game or an Xbox? Yogi Bear and Yellowstone Friends. Peter Pan narrated book and record from 1972. Hanna-Barbera Productions, Inc. Just show some pages just to bring back some good old nostalgia.
Debbie's telling about someplace too, and I'm trying to figure out where she said it is.
I'm trying to think. What was his name again? The ranger guy? Ranger Smith. Oh, that's terrible, Bear. I'll get him for that. Stealing from campers. That's the worst thing Yellowstone Bear can do. There's little Boo Boo.
I think they just had a new commercial with them too.
He's always stealing pies. You're right. He's always stealing pies.
Oh, we have Jellystone campground themed campgrounds here now.
And then I did spend the $10 on just this book because I have never seen the Yogi Bear one.
Well, to get them with the records is hard anymore.
And I picked up a lot of the Disney ones, but this one here I felt was kind of rare. So if anyone's interested, we can give it a letter, or we'll just say type in Yogi.
Ooh, sorry.
Or Bear, Yogi or Bear, and it's $20 Canadian.
Yeah, Gabby said Punky Brewster went to school with one of her brothers.
Get out. Serious? That's cool.
It would be.
And that was my item. So Yogi or Bear for 20 Canadian, which is around 16 American. And just type in Yogi or Bear if you're interested.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm going to show just a show and tell because I haven't found it ever before.
Yip yips. Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, I was like, I have to pick that one up.
Did they? Oh my gosh.
And it sits on my shelf back here. So I don't know if somebody, like it says Society 6. I don't know if somebody, those ones you can put things on and send them graphics, or if it's something they did.
That is awesome.
That one's just a show and tell, sorry. But
I think
sometimes.
Oh, really? Was it yours, Jeff, when you were little?
Well, he's the youngest of 3, so he had, they all got it. So.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool to order those mugs online? They'd be fun. So, well, they have that thing now. You can use like the Cricut or the Crackit or the whatever silhouette, and you can put things on the mugs now too, where you can like create your own, but you have to buy the system. So I don't know.
Yeah, those Cricuts.
Sorry, Paula.
Cheap, that's for sure.
So
Becky the tease. Yep.
Just showing off, that's how I am. Big show off around here. Helen.
Oh.
Look, he's got a pouty face.
Oh.
This one is a ceramic Cupie. We can start him at $10. He's got his little wings right here. There they are, right there. The other one's on that side. They're kind of a blue-gray color. And he's got that, you can see his little bum in the air, 1 foot kicked up. The little hair on top and on the sides. And his little face is so cute. With a little pouty mouth. And it is marked Japan. Is that what it's upside down? No, it's not. I lied. It's got the mold number on it. I just assumed it was Japan when I flipped it over. It's pretty much that era, though. It's a bisque feel to it.
Hey, Lottie. Welcome.
And he is just over, he's almost 4.5 inches long.
Showing off beavers, yip yips, and baby bums.
All the things.
Yeah.
About 2.5 inches tall and about 2 inches wide. He's got really cute detail to his hair, and I like the bottom of his feet. Look at his toes. Baby toes are the best. And he's got all his fingers. They're all intact. So he almost looks like a Campbell's soup kid to me, but he's definitely a pouty Cupie.
Hi, Cam. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. He's crying because he's cold.
Probably. He hasn't lived here very long, so he's about yay big. Look, he's gonna just pout at me. He reminds me of those piano babies, but it's about the same kind of style, but definitely a Cupie. And I don't know what else to say about him. He's in really good shape, so. Lottie is out. So we have Lynn at 13. We can count them down. Do your thing, Miss Paula. I have to tell you, one of my favorite things about Miss Paula is it's just, you don't even have to worry about it. She takes care of it and does it.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just getting something out of a bag, so I didn't want to be noisy.
I can't even spell it. Oh man, I was spelling it with a C. That's rough. There. Now I got them spelled right.
Kewpie or something?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Miss Chris. It does look kind of like a yoga stretch, but he's not happy about it. And we're sold. Thank you so much.
I see Warren's putting in a U, but I'm not sure what he's. He might be. Oh, Yogi. Okay, it's yours, Warren.
Oh, there you go. Yep, Warren is lagging.
I think Warren. Yeah, try and bump up the fast forward button there. Pump it up.
Somebody might need to put it in the comment before he is a couple more minutes behind listening to us tell him he's lagging.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lynn, thank you so much, everyone. What you got next in your bag that you're making all the noise with?
That was a good snag there, Warren. I have. Did you get your price for your Cupie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please subscribe to both of us. We're both on the verge of. Becky's on 800. I think I'm hoping to get 400. Whoop, whoop.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish we could resubscribe every time.
Yeah. I have a Mickey lot of Pez. And of course, I've paired it with a book. Thank you, Gabby.
One of your favorite group lots?
This is a group lot. It's a Mickey group lot.
Oh.
This one is Mickey Mouse and the Really Neat Robot. It's one of those smaller books by Whitman.
Really neat. Super cool.
And the date of it is it 1970 or 7? Yeah, 1970.
Looks like you only need 15 more to get to 400.
Yay. Yay. It's in really good condition. And I've paired it with I've got a Mickey, a Minnie. I've got two Mickeys because they're two different styles. A Minnie, a Donald, and a Daisy. Pez dispensers. And they're going to start at $14 Canadian, which is $11 American. And the Pez are different years. So there's a Mickey Mouse with a weird face. You see it? I think it's this one.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a different face on him. This one. He was made in Hungary. And then this one here with the newer face was made in Slovenia.
Wow.
So you get both Mickeys. Daisy was made in Hungary in 2009.
There's a whole bunch of Pez collectors out there.
Donald was made in Hungary in 1990.
I think there's a Pez museum somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, in the US. I don't know where.
And Minnie was
almost like finger puppets.
In Hungary in 1990.
Wow.
So they're all made in Daisy was made in Hungary in 2009. Sorry, 2009 was Daisy. Donald was Hungary 1990. Minnie was 1990, made in Hungary. And Mickey with the newer face was made in Slovenia. And with the funny face was made in Hungary. So you would get all 5 of these, plus the book for $14 Canadian.
That surprises me, those countries of origin.
Because I wonder where the newer ones are made. I don't know if they're made in China, maybe.
I have no idea.
I have a Tigger here. I'm trying to think where he was made. Tigger was made in China in 2001. So I think maybe they went to China after that. I'm not sure. There's no candies in them. And I see
empty Pez.
I see 14. We need a story with Mackie dolls. Mackie dolls. Mickey dolls? Crafty Kitty, I got out of the Pez collecting business and made someone in my old neighborhood very happy when I moved, I bet.
Yep, Jeff the Speller in my family. The keyboard got him. He wants you to make up a story like Jody would.
Oh.
Or Sue Spezio.
Oh, I see.
Let me interpret for you.
I can't make up a story. Look, this is Dilbert before his Taco Monday and margaritas, and this is Dilbert after his tacos and margaritas.
There's some strong margaritas.
Woo, he's had a few margaritas tonight. There he is. And then tomorrow, he's going to go back to work with his briefcase. Okay, that's the only story I have. And it's funny to me anyway. So we will say going once. Hi, Chicago. And we can say puppet theater time. I wish I was that quick on the fly.
So they would be cool if they were like the finger puppet ones.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be easier to hold, that's for sure.
All his dog food money is gone. Yeah. He's got a big dog. It needs lots of good food. The Pink Panther. Yes, I have 2 Pink Panthers left. The one with the briefcase and one of the golfer. Yeah. Going twice. And I think it's Nettie at 14. Thank you very much, Nettie. And we'll say sold. Christy, under your name. Paula is the petting zoo here. Sold. There we go. Okay, thank you.
It is. It must be lagging on my end because you're seeing it faster than me.
Yeah. One time it just stopped.
Fluctuates so much.
One time it stopped and then all of a sudden bloop.
Yep.
Bloop.
Okay. I'm not quite sure who anybody needs a clown alert, but there it is. It's coming. So this guy is a little glass clown. He also looks like he's quite the contortionist because here's one leg going this way and the other leg is going that way. The all new, it's not even crisscross. It's all different ways. I don't know how he sits like that. But he's a green slag glass. Has his name on the back. Oh, we can start him at $8. Sorry. And it says bags. And then he has a number down here. Let me find it so I can bring you the right spot. Number 8 or 81. And I believe, and it's got an M there. So I'm thinking these were made by Mosser. If they weren't made by Mosser, they were made also by Boyd. And, you know, we all know how they move their molds around and decide so that nobody can figure it out and just make it really confusing. So let me see. I don't think he glows. He's just reflecting the light. He doesn't glow.
Paula's in for herself at 8.
Okay. He's just 3 1/4 inches tall by about 2 inches wide and about an inch and 1/4 deep. I know they made these in lots of different colors, and I know they made a couple different varieties because I have 3 or 4 other ones in a cabinet that I can't get to right now, but he's got balloons and a nice little smile face, and it's almost a jade-like look to him. So he's a cutie.
He is cute.
And I believe these, well, one run of them, depending on which company made it, came out in the 80s because my grandma had them and she would buy some of them for us when we were kids.
Oh,
so
sweet.
And this one jumped in my path today. So hot off the trail here in Colorado. Paula's at 11.
Send in the clowns. That's
right. You can like load them up into a little Fisher Price vehicle and see how many you can get in there.
Yeah.
Fisher Price school bus.
Yeah.
It's a neat color. It's like between a jade and then it's got a little bit of a slag to it or heat sensitive where it's changed just a little bit. And it's a little bit darker green.
So. Is it Barbie that collects clowns? Someone collects them and they are displayed really.
Oh yeah. Barbie did buy. Good grief. Look, he's just ready to come home with you, Paula. Jumping out of my hand and everything. She did get a couple from us, from Steven, I think, back in January.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will have to, eventually, I'll be able to get to my black glass and to my other clowns in my other case. Hopefully after Springfield, we'll have a good amount of this out of here and I can rearrange a little bit. And if nothing else, just out to go to the show so I can get to a few different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, all of it came back in because we were having blizzards and can't have all that glass out in the garage. So it all comes back in the house so it stays warm. All right. Paula was 16. Margaret was 20. You guys.
And Reliving Vintage says she sent her information. Linda.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Is there a sign on his back?
It says, yeah, the circle on his back says bags. So I'm assuming that's like his name.
Yeah.
And then right down here, it says 81.
Oh, wow.
And then there is right here, there's an M.
Cool. Paula's out.
Okay.
We're at going twice.
Thank you. These remind me also the same time period they were doing the unicorns. So those are things I remember my grandma getting for us.
I like that clown, actually. It's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. I like them being all one color. Mm-hmm. And I believe sometimes they would paint them too, but didn't see very many of those.
So
all right.
Hold to Margaret.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So my next item is going to be an open lace milk glass with flower frog. And it will start or end at $15. And that is about 12 American dollars. So it's the good old milk glass, open lace pattern. And the flower frog has 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yes, Mallory, the clown is gone. Sorry.
And the flower frog itself has 16 holes.
I know people have used those bowls for like their sewing notions and put like scissors and different things in the open lace.
Oh, like outside here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, $15 Canadian. So that is almost 12 American, Paula.
Oh, you're gonna do a Becky there. I'm not gonna watch. I hope you have quick reflexes.
I see D Rose is in. I'm gonna take the flower frog out. Thank you, D Rose. Did you see like people would weave like lace through that?
Mm-hmm. Ribbons. Yep.
Oh, so you're saying if you could get a pen to stick through there, or like scissors?
Yeah. Or like sewing scissors. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like for a craft, like a craft desk or something. Just another way to use it.
I like that. I like the marbles on top too. I think those are that's sweet. Deanne, hi, welcome. So you're in the storm too. Oh, well, be careful. Be careful.
Hi, Deanne. Yeah, see.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, or a paintbrush holder. That would be a good one too. Be great for utility. You could put the water in the middle and use it to rinse your brushes and have them stand up to keep them from smashing the bristles. It'd be a whole thing.
Oh, those ones are too small.
Oh my goodness, that was loud.
Sorry. But I do. I like putting.
You like me to distract them with my tambourine?
Yeah. See, those ones are too small there. But I like putting the marbles on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's sweet.
Those are good displays for marbles.
Yeah. And I don't know if any of my marbles are glowy yet.
Oh, I got a bag. I just opened a box today with some new marbles in it.
I can't believe your marble store thing. That was amazing.
I got a big bag of marbles. I haven't even looked at them. All I did was unbox it today.
Oh, nice. I haven't tried lighting up my marbles at all. Not the ones in my head, but we could say going once. We used to play marbles at my grandma's, but I mean, she had them in a big old, just like a coffee tin, and we would pull them out and play with them, but not the kind of games like my mom would have played as a child. I mean, there's no rhyme or rhythm. We just sat on the floor and tried to hit each other's marbles kind of thing.
Yeah. My grandma had tins full of buttons, like the old Sucrets tins.
Oh, yeah.
That were metal. Yeah. My kids would sit and play with those for hours when they were little.
Oh, nice.
Sort them out and make noise with them and trade them and count them and everything.
With buttons.
You put buttons in old Secret tins, yep.
Aww.
In the closet, because they had like a walk-in closet. So the kids would be like, here you go. Here's the button tins. Go in the closet and play.
Well, those Sucrets were almost like an Altoid tin, right? Like just...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cute.
Yep, you still got... We got MJ's back in 22.
Okay.
D Rose is 24.
Who's talking herself into it?
Yeah, it was like a fort. The problem was that they lived at an assisted living facility at that time, and it had one of those emergency pull cords in it.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to start telling them when we'd come in and just say, so if the cord gets pulled in the closet today, the great grandkids are here. So
that's funny. Yes, please be very careful. There's crazy weather happening.
Oh, fun.
My mother made us spy kits and little bottles of play potion. Oh no, it sounds like something Jody would have played.
Right?
Some of my
colored water, that would be fun.
I see MJ's out. Thanks for your bid. I see going twice. Last call, y'all. And I have to go back up. I think it's D Roses at 24. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That's yours, D Rose. Thank you so much.
Yay.
I Briar horses. What is that? Briar?
They're like, Briar's the brand, and they're like figurines, like big size horses.
Are they plasticky?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like probably the size like to go with like say a Barbie, kind of like for comparison size.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen
Briar's
that's the name.
And collectible. Some of those are really collectible.
My sister was a horse person, not me. She was like, yeah. Go ahead, Becky. Thank you very much.
Well, I have a tin. I found this little craft kit. I thought it would be fun for just something different because it was like new in the box. It can start at $5. So it has stamps in it, and it has the inks, has a brown and an orange, and then colored pencils. So you like, and then in the bottom, it's got, let me unpack it all. It's got like how to make dinosaurs. So you stamp like your thumbprints, and then you add like tails or claws and eyes and feet and everything. So it's kind of like a free form creative art kit. And so it's all brand new. I don't know when it was created. I think it says from the UK. Because when I looked it up, the only one I saw online was from the UK, and it had like $21 shipping. So the stamps have not had any ink put on them. And then here's pencils, brand new. They're like the short size for drawing. Here's the other stamp set. And then two, they're sealed. I can't guarantee if they're not dried up, but they are sealed with, there's a brown one and an orange one. You could probably just add a little water to them if they were a little dry. But it all comes in one little tin for doing creative art drawings with dinosaurs.
That's cute.
And there's a name, I don't know, it almost looks French because I can't pronounce that. L'art?
L'art?
Yeah, something. So it says press your finger on, oh yeah, it's missing, oh, I see now. I was going to look at the back of it. It's missing one ink pad. So somebody must have opened it and it fell out because there's no real space for it, but I'm sure you could add any other inks to it that you had that you could use. So it is missing one ink pad.
Yeah, it does look French. You're right, D Rose. I see Sarah Lee Coleman. Yeah. Hello. 6. She's in for 6.
Okay. So
it's like when you make baby, you do the prints where you do your hand and then you put the toes.
Or like make the turkeys with your hand, or you like they used to make little bunnies with the thumbprints. I think there used to be like a whole book for doing different little critters and stuff. But this one it's so hard to find like creative stuff like this for boys.
Yeah.
So I thought the dinosaur theme was a great theme. So
and you could probably empty it out and make it into a little pencil box too, right? Or
well, I mean, it does say the fingerprinting for art set on the front, but I mean, you could store also. There's more room in there. There's nothing in the lid, so you could add other things to it if you wanted to make to accessorize it for sure.
Accessorize.
So I think Warren's at 7. And
yep, I see Warren at 7.
I think we can count it down, unless Sarah Lee is lagging, which the lag is real. It's rough sometimes, and it fluctuates. It's really crazy.
Oh wow, Mallory. Yeah, those briars. Yeah, I'll be on the. I've seen horses before, but not like that. I see Sarah Lee's at 8.
And it is just about, it's a little under 8 inches by 4 inches and 1 inch deep. Like so. I guess my face is a little less than 8 inches.
Don't say it, Paula.
There's talking about the briar horses, like there's unicorns or Pegasus. Those ones are really expensive, or like princess ones that are like iridized or sparkle glitter ones that they do. They do the same thing. They're kind of limited runs, and then they put out new ones each year and change them up. Yeah. Warren's at 9. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't play with any of those for sure. I know my grandparents had a couple in their china cabinet with their little Model T car, like the little cars, the die-cast cars that they had. I don't know.
Of course we are, Peterson.
Yeah.
We always have to measure with what we have. It's an ear
Paula.
by a face.
Going once, I see. Sarah Lee's out.
All right.
Love you, Paula.
It was so funny to watch Paula the other night.
I know her name. I'm thinking, can we just remove our name so that we can see her own face? And she's like, "Is this good?" I said, "Well, I can see your chin now." Like, yep, it's better. It's great.
Thank you, Warren.
We're sold. Okay.
Oh, Warren and I have a hard time with email, so be on the lookout for one, and I will just keep sending it until you tell me you got it.
Okay.
For some reason, Gmail and I and Warren don't like each other.
I love you too.
Don't know what it is.
I found this, and it was framed. Blair's Framing, Custom Framing in Virden, Manitoba. It is. I don't know if the frame really is too modern for it. I don't know, but I found this. I guess I don't know the difference really between needlework and cross stitch and all that.
Well, does it have X's in it? The cross stitch are little X's throughout the whole picture.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Bring it up close.
Wow, Mallory, that's just crazy expensive. Oh yeah, that looks like cross stitch.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, to me it does, but I'm looking all the way across America through the phone. Because they're little squares.
Okay.
They do an X over the little square, so it like fills in the whole square. That'd be my guess, but hey, I'm not. So
I'm going to start this at $12.
I don't have you on a big screen. Somebody else is saying cruel.
Okay. I don't think
it's a possibility.
Cruel, I don't think so. I think it's you're right. I think it is cross stitch then. Yeah. So it's a fruit basket.
It is a lot of work.
I was hoping to start this at 12 because I know if I have to ship it, then it's going to be some money. Not a terrible amount, but it's not that heavy. I could always take it out of the frame too if you want. The inside part is 11
by 14.
Yeah, 11 by 14. So there you go.
So that's a standard frame size. So if they didn't want the frame, that would be a much less expensive way to ship it.
It is, what do you call it? Professionally framed.
Oh, well, there is that.
It is. So it's up to you. But I can just, bubble wrap and cover it, bubble wrap it.
D. Rose would like to see it closer again.
Okay. I will bring it up close.
Closer. Be like Jody. Closer. Yeah, I think it's cross stitch. I did a lot of cross stitch in the 80s. That's that was nicely done.
Yeah. There's just one little small tear in the paper here. But and on the bottom here it says there's like
Peggy is out.
There's like initials /92. So whoever did it, I guess, did it in 1992.
Wow, 30 years ago. It's amazing.
Okay, so everyone's agreeing it's cross stitch. Okay.
And you have Janine in at 20.
Okay.
And Peggy is out.
Janine, welcome. Okay, well, we will say going once.
Yeah, everybody did a lot of cross stitch in the 80s. Yeah, that is a lot of work. Nicely done.
Yeah. There's some more there. I actually think I should do a live and show everyone what's there.
Mm-hmm.
they are I don't know if they're catching on to everyone buying these. But
Are they raising the prices on you?
Definitely raising the price. Like, something you could get for just over 10, maybe you can only get it for 20 now. And it's like,
oh,
come on. Then I'm going to have to keep it for myself. Right. So I just saw a picture of the hail. Where was that? Oh my gosh. Really, Deanne?
Oh man. It's too early for hail for us yet.
Amazing. So I see sold, and I'm thinking it's sold to Janine then. Thank you very much, Janine, at $20. Thank you so much. My mom did cross stitch, and she learned to frame. I can't remember why she said it was best to keep the paper on the frame, but I wouldn't take it off. No.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a professionally matted, then it's probably better to leave it in. But that's up to your buyer for sure.
I find what a lot of times though happens at the thrift stores, they'll slice them, thinking they're hiding stuff, I guess, behind the frame.
Yeah.
Janine does cross stitch. Yeah, she does it. She's doing it right now, she says. Thank you.
My mother-in-law did a cross stitch for each one of the kids each one of her grandchildren when they were born, and she has 13 of them. Yeah.
Wow.
So she figured she had 9 months to get them done for each one of them to have them ready for them when they finally arrived. So all right, I have another little mosser. Well, wait. I'm going to say mosser, and that's wrong. I believe it's either Boyd or Dagenhart.
Wow.
And I am not seeing a logo on it. It's a little puppy. It's similar to like the candy jar kind of design where it was open, so they use less glass to produce it. He's kind of an orangey slag color. I'm going to read you his tag. It says identification number. He's ivory slag, and wherever he came from, they got him in 1981. So he's got an original sticker on it that somebody identified him as, and he glows. He glows like a pinky orange color. See if I can. It's not going to help from underneath because he's so thick. I'm sorry. I'm going to start him at $12. Let's see.
You see that all the storm, like Mother Nature is just, wow.
Is she raging in the country right now?
Yeah, she's hailing in Seattle even. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We don't usually get hailstorms until June and July in Colorado. Well, I guess y'all just have to take my word for it. He glows a pinky orange color.
That's cute.
Because all he does is it's just blown out on the camera. And because usually I can get at least an edge so you can see it, but he's not cooperating. Like right on the paw where my thumb is, you can kind of see it goes to a pinky orange. And that's as much as I can get it to show. But
I think his name should be Marmalade because he looks like marmalade.
No, he's a great color. He's about this big. He's going to whisper secrets to me. He's about 2.5 by 3 by 2. So 2 inches wide, 2.5 this way, and 3 inches tall. And I'm not sure. I think they just called him a puppy. So usually my understanding is that Dagenhart had this mold, and then when Dagenhart closed, all their stuff went to Boyd, and then Boyd produced it. So depending on where it is in those, well, obviously 81 when this person got it is to when he was produced, and sometimes they didn't have a mark at all. He's got great slag color to him.
That's a good name too, Butterscotch. Looks like a schnauzer.
Oh, he's just a cutie. So what other weather do we? Snowed this morning. Oh my goodness. That's usually what you hear from Colorado.
Well,
I know we're not done with it.
No, we're supposed to get like a dump of snow, Deanne. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but like 15 inches of snow tomorrow night into Wednesday. Yeah, it's not that it'll stay
No.
long, but we're supposed to get a big dump of heavy, wet snow.
Spirit chunky. Yep.
Hi.
Storms are likely to be worse than tonight. Oh, goodness.
I hope you
Well,
stay.
we must just be having some strange weather patterns all over the place.
Like, do you have a storm shelter that you go into, Deanne?
Us? No.
Yeah.
We have a basement. I'm trying to think. Usually, because
A lot of homes in America, do they not
Mhm.
have basements?
It depends on where you live, because some places are just not like some parts of Texas and Oklahoma should have like a basement for a tornado shelter, but they don't. They're just all one-story houses.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I guess it's usually they tell us to go to an interior room that has no windows, unlike such as like a bathroom where you can be in the bathtub. So if something falls over you, you have like a frame around you to at least keep it from burying you.
Gabby's calling these storms down to California. Are you sure, Gabs? Are you sure you want these storms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out. I'd be definitely sleeping in the bathtub. I mean, that's where the dogs go. The dogs go to the bathroom usually, or in the corner of a room. Mm-hmm.
So where are we at? We're at 16 with Cheryl.
So in Texas,
Okay.
a lot of the homes are built just on concrete slabs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do they have a space underneath? Like a little bit of a...
Most of them don't have a basement, like where my friends live where they lived in Odessa, and I know they live somewhere in Oklahoma. They're just slab. Yeah, they're just a concrete slab that they've built a house on.
Okay.
But Melinda's at 7. I mean, we've had tornadoes around here, but usually since our town is so big, doesn't get everything. It comes through like a certain section or...
We had an F4 not too long ago in just like 20 minutes from here.
Oh, wow.
It killed, I don't know, 3 people, went right through town.
Mm-hmm. Usually further out east of us because we're, like I said, we're snug up to the mountains. So as soon as anything starts to come near us, whatever's coming over the mountain just kind of pushes it out. So unless it's coming right down the mountain ridge itself,
yeah,
like we had one come right down Manitou Springs, which is tucked up in the foothills. So it came through a park and took out a bunch of trees and stuff back in the 90s. I remember that one. But we used to have tornado sirens when I was a kid, but they don't do that anymore.
Well, I think they do it on the TV now, right? Or do they still?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, or the radio.
I'm trying to think. I think there were, I think the city or the municipal building still does tornado, the siren thing for the town. You're right.
It depends on, I know our cousin just moved to Arkansas and her office is right next to the tornado tower. It's speaker. So when they test it once a month, she's like, great, right at our window. So I think we can count it down, Miss Paula.
We did. We did.
We did? It's gone? Okay. I was like, all I saw was Cheryl. I'm like waiting and talking about tornadoes.
We did have a tornado. You can count it down. We did have a F4 here and 20 minutes away. I mean, we get a lot of tornadoes just down by the border, right? Like right at the border in Morden and Pickle area. They get a lot of tornadoes there. You know, I don't know. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to, when I would walk to school as a kid, if that went off in the middle of the day, it was awful. So it was no fun. Thank you, Miss Paula. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it very much.
I was trying to think. There was something here I missed in the chat, but I'll go back. So my next item is this heritage. It is a genuine hand embroidery. There's like a tablecloth of a 136 by 36 and then 4 matching 12 by 12 napkins. They're still new in the box, so I can take them out of the box or I can leave them in the box, whatever you wish. I was just going to ask $14 Canadian, which is 11 American. If anyone is interested, there's a little, so I don't know, a 36 by 36 tablecloth. Is that like a card table size?
Yeah. 3 foot by 3 foot. It should be, what they'd do is they'd put that off, or they'd put the points on the straight side so it would hang over the edge too.
Okay.
Where you could like put another color under it, or on a round table like that.
It's really pretty. Even if you were to, it's all nice hand embroidered. It's beautiful. It has beautiful colors. It's in a floral design. Someone's ripped the opening up here. Just, I don't know, to feel it. I have no idea, but there's a little bit of a rip in the package right here.
Those often were given as like bridal presents or bridal showers or stuff.
Yeah, these are nice. And I've had the pillowcases in the heritage stuff, so I guess that's just the make of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I need to go pay attention to the weather forecast and see what's coming this week, I guess. I mean, we're going to Missouri in 2 weeks, whether we like it or not, so.
Yes, it was 14 D Rose. Yep, 14 Canadian. I guess you could even lay this on top of, like, if your table was longer and you just wanted the details in the middle, right? You could lay it in the middle.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about those small ones. They make a nice accent piece for like a center portion. You could use the napkins like underneath a vase or something too.
Oh, yeah, like split them up and just have them things. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Peterson says she's north of the tornado and south of the snow.
Well, we always get the lake effect because of the lakes and stuff.
Oh, so, yeah.
You must get the mountain effect.
Well, what's funny is everybody thinks that the whole state gets the snow, and usually it's just the mountains that get it. The majority of the snow stays up in the mountains because it's just a higher elevation. Colder up there. We get enough. We probably need more, especially with all these winds we've had lately. They've been gusting. It's been bad.
Okay. Yeah. I was saying okay to D Rose, sorry. I see you're out. And so Warren's interested. Thank you, Paula. Going once, going twice, and sold to Warren. Great snag, Warren. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Nothing like you.
Yeah. We had that squall back in November, December. That was the weirdest thing. You would think that was it. It uprooted trees. It was so strong. Yeah. I've never had anything that strong before.
When you toured the outside of your house there and the trees were uprooted?
No, like downtown where they had a lot of old and really tall trees, it blew directly west to east. So anything that had, like the pine trees were still full of needles. So anything that got that full force, they just would tip over. So the big root balls would just come up out of the ground, or they'd top the trees where the trees went to bend, but the gusts came so fast that the tops would just break off, like the top 10, 12 feet of them, and then blow off into a yard. So and we're still cleaning up. The house down here from us still has pine branches in the yard from that one.
Gabby, that's so sweet. Did you see that, Warren? Gabby's going to pay for your package for you. Oh, feel the love.
Nice.
That's so sweet.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, they were Geneva, they were like over 100 plus mile an hour winds that we had. So I found some of those little pencil sharpeners. This one is the typewriter one. I think Jody found that one.
Yes, and she probably should have kept it.
Well, it's going to be a choice, and we can start them at $5.
I'm jealous.
So the typewriter has all the little keys. They don't move or anything, but all the detail is there. What does move is where the roller, where I think Jody put rolled a little piece of paper through there. And then the sharpener is here with the shavings coming out the bottom. And this one that I thought was fun was the old style telephone, and the receiver, if I can get it, pops off there.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Hi, Laura. Welcome, welcome.
I don't know who started pulling these, finding these again, but I remember these as a kid as well too.
I do.
And there's
After I'd grabbed some, and Auntie Christy collects these. After I'd grabbed some, I'm like, I'm sure my grandparents had these.
I know. I mean, I remember having them. I was
Mom,
going to try and read the bottom of this one.
Mom, if you're in the chat, did Grandma and Grandpa have these? She says she watches me, and then she watches me with her earphone, she says. She Outlander, and then she says when she gets annoyed with me, she pulls her ear thing out. So
right here on that circle it says made in China. So they're probably 80s to 90s.
Those are cute.
I remember the little cardboard boxes they came in too, because we did miniatures with the house, like the miniature houses. They're like a little bit too big for that, but they're great details.
Oh my gosh, I've never talked on a phone like that. Is anyone in the chat talked on a phone like that? Have you, Becky?
We had a reproduction one, and my dad had it hooked up for his business line. So we'd have to go grab it downstairs, and you're holding it here and holding it here to talk.
Oh wow!
It was kind of annoying.
My mom said Outlander was a good one, so she yanked me out of her ear. She's done with it. She says, when I get tired of you, I just pull you out of my ear. Like, thanks, Mom.
Oh man. Okay.
I definitely, I'm in for the typewriter, but anyone else can.
See, in Geneva, my mom talks about where they had like the wall-mounted phones like this on the farms in Wisconsin, and they only had 2- and 3-digit numbers, and they go through the switchboard to call one farm to the other. So Geneva lives up by where my family farms were.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, where my grandparents grew up. Yeah. Goodness sakes, I keep getting notifications. It's kind of annoying.
Night, Pam. Buckle down. Are you going to get some of this Colorado low?
Okay, so
Pam, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night. So who was in?
I thought I was.
Paula says she wants a telephone at 5, and you were in
at 5.
At 5 for a choice. So we call it on that, and you get to choose first, I suppose, unless there's anybody else.
Sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay.
I remember my grandparents had a party phone, so like if you went on, they shared it with 3 different people.
Yeah. Yes, I think my grandparents did as well too, or my great-grandparents. It's hard to keep track of all those people sometimes. So.
Yes, and my husband's mom was a switchboard operator.
Fun.
And then she did her job so well that one of the optometrists really she did business and hired her full time at his office to be the manager or whatever. So she left the telephone switchboard and went to work for the optometrist because she was like, you're given so many people to take care of, like going for lunch or doctors and stuff like that, take my calls, take my messages, that kind of thing. So yeah.
Yes, like two longs and a short or something like that were some of the farm rings too. Yeah. Okay, so Chris called it as sold. So good. Paula, I think we're going with Kristina gets first dibs for first choice, and I'm guessing you want the typewriter?
Yes, please.
Okay, and then unless you wanted both, but Paula wanted the phone, and then everybody gets them at $5.
I'm just going to put the typewriter up on my books up there. I think that'll look so cute.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So here's a mystery bag. It's about this.
Here they come.
Everything's wrapped inside there already. This one has a 1999 Coke glass with polar bears on it. There's some salt and pepper shakers. There's some really old play school figurines. And
you have to list some of it as a mystery.
And then something from Niagara Falls that you look into and maybe can see some things.
Ooh.
This mystery bag will be $20 Canadian, which is $16 American. And we will just say whoever puts in the word Coke, if you're interested. There's a 1999 Coke glass in here.
Coke is it?
Yeah, Coke is it. So it's all wrapped up in this little.
Did you weigh those and stuff too, or just?
I can if you want.
Oh, I was just curious how organized you got it all.
It's really organized.
So organized.
Yeah, I think I should. You're right. I should start weighing them, but but it's all bubble wrapped and ready to go. And there could be other things in there, but that's what I know is in there.
That's fun.
Clear.
Oh yeah, she said clear. Let's see. Peterson's like, I had a little bit to do with that.
A little bit to do with it, yeah. Oh,
where are we at? Did you count? I wasn't paying attention and counting as I went.
No, I wasn't. You know, when you look into those, it's not like what do you call those things that Jody sells with the discs?
Like the Viewmasters?
It's not that, but yeah, there's these little square ones from Niagara Falls, and you can look into them, and then you click the top, and you can see different photos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One of those is in here.
Have you been to the falls?
I have, yeah. Oh, it's wonderful.
My mom wants to go really bad.
Yeah, no, I wish I could go. I would go back again. Not that I wish I could. You know, I loved it, and my favorite was the Maid of the Mist, the ride where you go out.
Mm-hmm. Where you get all wet.
You do get wet, but I mean, it's not terribly wet, but it's a good wet. It's just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to, like, you know, Superman went behind the falls.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Oh, Wendy went there for her honeymoon.
Oh yeah, and I would have done the Maid of the Mist like 2 or 3 times. I think it was just wonderful. It was just amazingly beautiful.
Yeah, Paula, I want to, but it's like another 15 hours from Pennsylvania over there to it. We're gonna start looking at maps and stuff for this summer to see what we can fit in. So my problem is the older she gets, the less mobile she is. So I know she really wants to go. So
yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. We did things too with the kids, like we went to the Hershey place. They have some scary museums. We didn't go to that. One of the kids were like, we want to go to the scary place, but apparently they came out and touched you and stuff, so they didn't. We did the wax museum. We did a huge water park on the top of some hotel, like huge.
Oh, wow. That sounds cool.
It was a lot of fun.
We went to the Crayola Museum, or the Crayola, because it's like a whole hands-on thing for kids, like a giant children's museum, kind of, all with Crayola products.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing. When we were there, someone was trying to do one of those walks on the wire across across the falls. So that was kind of freaky deaky to watch, but
yeah.
So good night, buddy.
The heights, I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, it was. I don't know why they would do that.
I have no why they'd leave perfectly good land to go stand on a wire is beyond me as well.
No, but I've seen like okay, we can pass on that. That's no problem.
Okay. Good night, Gabby.
I've seen a documentary of someone walking the falls too. Like, I don't know.
And didn't they like drain a certain section in the last year or two, like part of it, and found lots of barrels and stuff?
I believe it.
In the bottom of the falls.
No, it's definitely something you should see in your lifetime, I would say. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. A light show on the falls after dark. That would be cool.
We went to the Keg, the restaurant, and you could watch the fireworks right from your, like, sitting and eating.
So was that the U.S. side or the Canadian side?
The Canadian side, and then they had the fireworks. So we were that was one of the best nights. The kids still talk about it today. So that was probably maybe 10 years ago.
I have to talk about that some more to get more information. I need to know if I need a passport to go on the Canadian side.
You will, yeah.
Oh, man. All right. I have 3 choices. And I'll start them at $5. I don't have the whole set, so I figure it's just easier to sell them individually. They are, I believe they're a Mexico created glass tumblers, and they are a big, good size. They are all sea themed.
Wendy.
6 inches tall and 3 inches across. So I have a seahorse as a choice. Well, hi, Rural Squirrel. How are you doing tonight?
Hey. Hi.
And a sea star. I believe she's a Colorado gal.
Welcome, welcome.
And
I feel like I've seen her on your channel.
a turtle. I think is it Kristen?
Welcome, welcome.
If I guessed that right the first time, I will be amazed. And Nettie will be right back. So they have a brown rim, which is the same as the color of the accents on the tumblers. I thought they would make even a great might
be
like a vase. Or would be fun to fill it with like blue or ocean colored marbles even too for a display.
Or shells if you lived by the
water.
water.
Yeah, shells would be a great. Or some sand or something. I've always thought it'd be fun to do like a little bit of each place you've been to, of just little mementos, and then like do that sand kind of design with them. So I see Cheryl at 5, and I don't know if I can get
Becky,
all of them. There we go.
The name right. Good job.
Woo, that's amazing. You never know when something's going to come out of here. The steel trap. Sometimes it allows it out. Sometimes it doesn't. But they're all very uniform in size. They're all the same height and all the same diameter. So either alone or together, they'd make a great display or a nice size drinking glass because you don't have to refill it every time you turn around. And they probably need a little rinse out before I ship them out to you. So, oh yeah, blue sea glass, that would be pretty too. Mentos, they probably look like rocks in there. It'd probably be cool. Be a cheap way to fill it up with candy. So, because I was looking at some of the marbles and the vase filler. That stuff's gotten outrageous recently. Yep. So, all right. Cheryl's the only one I'm seeing with interest. If you don't mind counting them down.
Yes, please subscribe to Becky and myself. If you haven't subscribed to us, we would appreciate it. Thank you, Chris, for putting in our channels. We appreciate that, and we appreciate Paula.
If you're filling them up with Mentos, don't pour Coke in them.
Diet Coke, right? And then
you have a nice volcano.
And I see sold. Yeah, those
okay. What is your choice, please, Miss Cheryl? You let me know. Seahorse, sea star, and turtle.
That's a hard choice. I bet you she takes them all. I have a feeling because I don't know if I could choose between that.
All 3. Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
Those were cute. Okay. My next item is this Tupperware. Now, we used it for pickles.
I almost got one of those the other day.
Did you?
But it was bright turquoise blue.
So those must be the newer colors. This is like an older color. I'm not sure the years of that they made this color of green, but I think it's the same time they made, the orange color.
Green, orange, brown, and gold.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be the same time frame. This is going to be $8 Canadian, which is $6.25 American.
It took a long time to get one of those for Kari because she has all the Pyrex and the Corel stuff in that green and white pattern.
Oh, really?
Yep. This
one is made in Canada.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Carrots or celery would be a good.
That's what I do with them. I do my carrots, like my carrots and celery sticks in the summer, and then I just put them in cold water, and it's fine. But I'll tell you, when it first came home, it smelled like pickles. So
I bet that's what I think they market it as a pickle strainer holder.
Yeah. So I cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it, and it smells delicious now.
That's what Leanne just said. Did you just smell that, Kristina?
It smells like dish Dawn soap.
There you go. And Kristen, I'm in Colorado Springs. same city as Ginger Marvin.
Yeah. So if you need one of these in your collection, I found one that's in good shape.
Oh, thank you, Sarah Lee.
This one
She
says,
says we have amazing and whimsical items this evening.
oh, thank you. A little bit of everything.
Oh.
Everyone else used it for pickles too. So would like you jump a whole jar of pickles into it? Or like slice them and then just a little bit of juice?
Well, I think like the bread and butters or whatever's any of it, I suppose. Any kind. Jerkin, spears, bread and butter. That's just so you don't have to put your fingers in the pickle juice when you're getting them out.
Slide it all out. And you know how like sometimes it's worn out, you know, the plastic. It was obviously used for pickles. There's even a Tupperware trademark there. So we'll just go ahead and call this letter P for pickles. If you're interested, it's $8 Canadian.
That's right. Dump the whole jar in and lift it up.
Let it go.
Strains them.
Yep.
Now, unless you're getting like the whole gallon jar like Jeff got for Christmas once, that won't fit in there.
And then it's your turn. Yeah. Do we know how many we've done?
I think we're around like 10 or 11, give or take.
Okay.
I have one more right here next to me, basically. Okay. So I don't know what you have left.
I have stuff around me. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, other than everything available.
I have my next turn. I think I'll do this. These are going to be my giveaways. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't do giveaways tonight. I have 7 of these that I'll be giving away. I'll enter a number, or you can put in your color, and hopefully we'll figure it out.
Okay. I think somewhere somebody's saying Book was interested in the pickle holder.
Oh, Book's here?
Well, I'm not. I see Cheryl saying that, and I'm not seeing Book's comment. So,
Book, are you here? Hello, baby.
I don't know. Maybe she said she would. I don't know. Oh, she wanted a pickle holder. But she's not. We haven't. Paula says she hasn't seen her yet.
Okay. Well, if she wants it, let me know. Because she does have a little lap blanket that I haven't sent yet because it was the only thing that was in her box. Okay. So I do have a package on hold for her.
Yeah, they're saying they don't think she's here, that she just apparently had commented she was interested in one.
Okay.
So, and Brenda's coming to Colorado in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm leaving Colorado to go to Missouri for our live show in Springfield. Just
nice.
Okay, my last item is a little skunk figurine chain gang. Is Sean still here?
Chain gang.
The mama and 2 babies. Or they're the ones that are working on the side of the road because they look like they have like little prison striped hats on.
They're so cute.
They're adorable.
Yeah, Sean.
So, here's the one. And this one is a little bit faded. I don't know compared to this one. They're both the same, they're opposite designs. But this one is a little bit faded on the black. But he's still got a nice little face. And then here's the mama one, holding them right up, clutching them right to her bosom. But look at all the fur on these. That's so cute.
That's wonderful.
And look at her little Mary Jane strap shoes. And
Sean, you've left your family on the side of the road.
Right? There was a sticker, but I don't know what it's just a partial. And
Sacro.
Oh, did I say a start? A start would be $12. I'm like all describing them. Like get to the end and I forget what to do.
That's okay.
Look at it, like little furry ears. But they are like opposite. Like sometimes the little chains, like they all go like one direction. But this is like she's got 2 toddlers. One's going this way and one's going this way. So they're opposite directions.
I actually just asked Sasha to look for one of those. Well, I said it was like a leash, but it's not a leash. But Charlotte will walk way too far ahead of me. I need something to like yank her back.
Well, sometimes they have like those backpacks with
like a tether or something.
Yep. Or they have the ones where they can put on like a bracelet and you can hold like a leash. Yeah, that too.
That's what I need. Like, it's just, she's too independent.
Oh, don't they get independent awfully fast, don't they? So the figure is about 4 inches tall. With the fur, it goes about 5. The big one in the middle.
Look at that beautiful lady on the screen.
And about 2.5 inches. Well, and then the little ones are just 2 inches tall.
Both of the ladies are beautiful on the screen.
Yeah, where is that skunky junk?
I had my hands in the dishwasher. Let's do a CO get together.
Oh, sure.
Oh, nice.
Because I know she did a bins challenge with Ginger Marvin. I ran into them. They just shouted me out in their video they put up yesterday. It was kind of fun to see because we ran into each other at an estate sale. So they do. I don't know all the. I haven't watched as many of Kristen's videos, but I know they do a lot more clothing and shoes, and obviously we're a little bit more vintage and collectible and glass here. So, oh, see all the ladies on the screen. Right.
I do some clothing.
What did I say?
I got this hat that apparently I don't know why, but look at this hat. I got this one.
There you go. You're looking a little Western there.
It's from Smith Built Hats, whatever that is, but I couldn't let it go. It looked pretty brand new.
Okay, I see Debbie in at 12. If there's no more interest, we can count them down.
If anything, I'll wear it fishing. I don't care.
I have one of those big sun hats that the rim doesn't like bend. It just goes wherever. Otherwise, I turn as bright red as this if I get too much sun.
If I'm fishing, I don't want my back to get burned. So that's
it's got the yeah.
Going twice, I see.
Okay, I'm gonna put them down so they can survive my house. Okay. Thank you.
Let's call y'all sold.
That's for Miss Debbie.
Yay. Okay.
Thank you.
Get quick draw hands. I'm going to do my little Tupperware cup giveaway. These are the colors I have. Right now, stick in your color and we'll try and see if we can get it to work. But the first of every color gets whatever. Like there's only one red and there's only 2 blue. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them.
We drank out of those for forever.
Yeah. Yes, I fish, of course. You and me go fishing in the dark. Yes, no. I like fishing. It's a really relaxing. I take my drink and my spits and I just go out and we go fishing. I like it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
And it can get pretty competitive with the boys. Like we all start, how many did you get? How many did you get? I'm glad. I want these to bring back memories. Yes, absolutely.
So did you have a start put in there for people to claim colors for giveaway?
I didn't. I just waiting to see the chat here. So I got Maple Grove.
Jeff's was green when he was growing up. They all like claimed a color. So then nobody would have each other's cup and then you'd always have your own cup. Right.
Yeah. I see someone claimed email me about the pickle thing, so I think that's gone. Thank you very much.
All right. Jeff likes going fishing. We went up to Lake McConaughey, which is in Nebraska. The boys went fishing and we went to the antique stores.
Okay, I see Maple Grove down for a blue one. Angel Girl for a blue one. These are free. To any of my
giveaway for the evening.
They're my free giveaways, and I didn't do one last night, so Chris Roselli wants red.
Yeah. You're pulling them as you see them?
Yep. So I have 4 yellow left.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. That was my middle daughter, Caitlin's favorite color.
I like the yellow. I think yellow I wish. Yeah. Yeah, there was green, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm. All the primary colors. Mm-hmm. Well, primary plus 1, obviously. They usually would come out in 4 colors. Whatever they did their stuff was 4 color combinations.
And I didn't find these all together. I found them one at a time and just started collecting them.
Annie Christie says yellow.
Yellow is yours, AK. 3 left. If anyone's interested, these are my giveaway for tonight. Tony, you're here? Hello. You didn't want to hear us sing again. That's why she's here. She didn't want to hear us sing the opera.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to remember Steph's acronym.
Where is
it? SSSBTS.
Oh.
The first Steph's outside the seashore.
Sure. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Springer salmon and tuna fishing. I've never tuna fished. We don't have that here.
But here in Colorado, it's usually trout. But they had a whole bunch of different kinds up at Lake McConaughey for the guys to look for.
We usually throw back the jackfish and we eat just the pickerel. And any other fish we just throw back. We only eat the pickerel.
For the lodge, we get oh no, I can't say it. We have a fish fry twice a year, and we get it shipped in from Minnesota. Walleye. We get walleye shipped in.
Pickerel. Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 left. So that's my giveaway. If there's anyone else that's interested, otherwise you may get one in your box because they don't really weigh anything. So
a bonus top.
You might get a bonus topper.
Mm-hmm. And I've had a one waiting for a giveaway. So
Peggy,
I haven't done a giveaway. I don't know which way we should do it.
I'll do Peggy Gilmore for yellow. I've got her. And who stepped away and said they'll be right back? I'll give one to her. Wasn't it Goody Ma or
I'll scroll up and look quick.
Remember they said I'll be
unless Paula finds it faster.
They said be right back. I can't remember. We even said something.
I don't know. I missed it. I went all the way back to the skunks and didn't see it. So right, Tony? You never know what you're gonna find around here. But I have a giveaway. I have a deck of Colorado cards. So on the front of them they have like the Garden of the Gods and our state flower, the columbine, and pretty much the typical, looks like they have our state bird on there too. That or a skier. I don't know. I can't tell what that even is right there. The red. I need cheaters. Anyway, it'd probably be best if I already have something going out to you. Maybe I can just randomly put it in somebody's box. Or I don't know. What's the best way to do it, do you think, Kristina?
Yeah, rando.
Rando?
If no one...
Oh, it's a skier. It's like a skier coming down the mountain.
That's cute.
Yep. So I figure everybody can use a fun deck of cards, and then you'll get to remember me because I'm from Colorado. So that'll go randomly in somebody's box. Because if I had thought about it, I would have put everybody's name in as I went, and I would have pulled a name by now. But we will make it work.
Randy L. Page wants a yellow one? Okay.
So it'll be a surprise for everyone.
You got it, honey.
Yay. Package toppers. Yeah. I just have a really hard time breaking up a full deck of cards. Like if it were missing some, I wouldn't feel bad about doing that. But since they're all there,
yeah,
I can't quite do it. So.
I mean, I'll play crib with them if you want to stick them in my box.
Sounds good. I will probably put names down and I'll just pull one so it can go in one of the boxes. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
That was good.
So
you
always have to trust me.
I like just saying a number and the first person that puts it in gets it. That's the way too.
Well, we'll try this way and see if it works, and then if it doesn't, we'll try another way.
Yep. Well, that was fun, Becky. Let's
Yeah.
go. Can we go bigger? No, that's too big. I look terrible. Okay, we'll go small.
Well, don't come up here then. I start to like lean in and start trying to like see stuff up close, and then I realize I'm leaning way into the screen.
You don't want to see this right now.
That's right. You look lovely tonight. Lovely, even without your necklace choice that you decided.
Took it right off. I always buy my necklaces from Margot because she has wonderful jewelry. I just got a whole bunch of earrings from her. I'm so excited about.
Well, that'll be fun.
Margot Agogo.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our boxes. Yay.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad.
Thank you, Miss Paula. Yes, thank you so much for Kristina for having me. I appreciate you thinking of me and offering me to come in tonight.
No, I really appreciate it.
So,
what's the sale about tomorrow, Becky?
Tomorrow is going to be glass and more glass. So Fenton and anything else we decide to pull up and bring up with it. So,
pumpkins?
Oh yes, pumpkins. Who was asking for pumpkins?
I can't remember.
I think it was was it Mallory?
Do you want to do like an encore pumpkin?
Yeah, I mean the pumpkins are a straight price.
Okay, if you want, let's do a little encore pumpkin.
I know right where they are.
Aw, thanks, Real Squirrel. Yes, and please subscribe to Becky and myself. I'm approaching 400 and Becky's approaching 800. So we would really appreciate your thumbs up subscription and please like our channel and visit us again, hopefully. Oh, Julie! Oh my God, Julie and Debbie are having I wanted to say frickin' blast. They're having a blast together.
Nice.
Vagabond and day trip, and they're like the couples are together and they're all like tanning and bathing suits, and apparently Debbie's making fantastic meals and they're cuddling.
Wow.
Oh my God, I wanted to do that with Debbie so bad.
No, we need to figure out where a center point and everybody can kind of meet up and go do something like that.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you guys to be together and doing, because they do a lot of ephemerals and makings and stuff like that, and that's what Debbie's doing now, and I think that's so fantastic. So happy you popped in.
Now, is Day Trip Julie the Julie that helps Miss Jan?
Coffee Talk?
No. Different Day Trip. Different Julie.
Yeah, Coffee Talk, Day Trip Julie is Coffee Talk, and AJ Retro is Jan Smurf. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When they start getting duplicate names, that's when I start losing them. So.
This is Coffee Talk Julie with Kate from Releve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've caught them a couple times, and then I'm like, then I couldn't find them back. Like, there's like 3 or 4 of them together, and I couldn't remember whose channel they were on.
Yeah, I think they go rotate, and I think they're Friday mornings.
Just confuse all of us. Rotate. So, I found the pumpkins on the top shelf over there. These were all made at Mosser. They were made last year. I have 3 colors, and since they are a flat price, they're $40 each. This one is an orange with a green stem.
It's gorgeous.
And I was just thinking, I don't think they glow at all.
I think the book's Tony
just
proclaimed. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then I have an amber with amber stem, and it's an iridized finish. And each one of them has a little bit of a different curly cue. They let me go down in the basement and pick out ones I liked when we were there last summer.
Whoa.
And then I have an all white, all milk glass. So, and I have 3 of the whites, 2 ambers, and 1 orange left. I started out with a dozen last summer, and this is what I have left.
Nice.
So that's what they are.
And they're 40?
They're just about. Most of them, this one is almost 5 inches tall because of that stem, but the other ones are a little bit under that, a little bit closer to 4, and They're about 3.5 inches. They're very similar in size, but they're not exactly, because each one is hand blown and the stems are applied individually.
Those are gorgeous.
That's my pumpkins.
Oh, thanks for
Thank you for reminding me quick.
No, there's a lot of great people in this chat, and if you're if you click on any of the links, you can go to their channel and subscribe. There's a lot of great sellers in this chat. And we really thank you. I know, Auntie Christy.
Thank you, Spirit Junkie. I'll go back and look at the chat. I don't know what that was. Do you want to switch us back?
Yes.
Awesome.
Where did we go? We went this way, right? Yeah, the white's awesome. I love you too.
Oh, yeah. She was talking about the Sesame Street books, but somebody claimed them.
Yeah.
Already.
Someone claimed them after the fact, but they did get claimed. So I think
Cheryl claimed them.
Those ones are good.
So they got claimed. Thank you for double checking that. I appreciate it.
And
because I am definitely missing stuff in the chat tonight.
I know it's going pretty fast. Thank you so much, Paula. Thank you so much, and Chris and Peterson. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat and helping it move smoothly. And Paula, you're amazing. Amazing. Can't do it without you. Love you, girl. And Chris, thank you so much for popping in there when you were needed, and thanks for plugging our channels. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Thank you everyone to come out and just support us, join in the chat. We don't care if you buy anything ever. We don't care.
No, it's fun to just have a conversation and chat going, because it sure keeps it much more interesting for the evening.
Yeah, honestly, we don't need you to buy anything ever. We love to just hang out and have a good time. And like Becky said, the chat, it's great. It's great to bounce off the chat. It really helps us. You know, it does. It really does help us. And we really appreciate it. And I appreciate Becky for jumping in and saying yes to be on with me.
Thank you.
And I had a great time. And I
always love talking with you guys. I love your laugh. It's so much fun. I'm so happy you feel so much better. It was such a bummer when you were sick, because your laugh just is contagious with everybody on YouTube. So
thank you. Okay, well,
thank you, Miss Paula.
Time to wind down, and we're gonna say goodnight to you guys. And thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Well, good night, everyone. Have a happy Tuesday. Stay safe. And we will see you next week.
See you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Good night.